Not much.
Welcome.
Welcome all.
We're doing real great.
We're doing fantastic.
We killed another Bodak, though. How cool are we? Seriously.
Well, and the thing is, like, he wasn't just a regular Bodak. He was a Bodak horseman.
Indeed.
So he killed a horse, eh? Nice.
No, oh my god.
Bodak Horseman.
Amazing.
I think we're just missing Gnarl from the Roll20s.
Yeah, I'm logging in.
Locoon is a green splotch.
I'll never, that's,
Oh, there you go.
a polymorph.
I don't know how to put that little border around my my profile picture. I don't know how that y'all have.
Thing you just gotta
I know how to
select
do it.
as your, yeah.
I'll have to. Oh, wait, what's going on?
And adjust the tokens.
Yeah, I just sent you a website that I always use to make my tokens in.
Oh wait, so do I click and drag? There we go. Is that how that works, or how do I do it? No,
If you
okay.
refresh, it should be like that now.
Oh, okay. Refresh.
Oh, well, you have to change it to your character. I think as your account.
Okay. I'll do it later then.
Well, you just use the drop down under the chat.
The drop down under the chat. It's not. Click.
Next to
It's
where
not
it says
working. It's fine. I'll fix it later.
Yeah, there should be two in there. One is your account, one is your character. You just need to set it to your character.
Okay.
Or you can set it to other phone names.
Yeah, or you can set it
Torch.
to anything that you can control, but I'd prefer you keep it as your character.
Kind of.
Alright, well, it looks like Gnarl, you're up for Scribe today.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, I thought it was me.
Barrett,
I thought you
missed
described
one?
last week.
yeah, you were previous
fine.
Scribe. You were Scribe
Wait.
last week.
You can do the
Me?
recap, but you're not scribed today. You're
Yeah.
not scribed tonight.
No, it would
Oh,
be.
okay. Well, I wrote the stuff in the journal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing the recap.
Yeah, you're
not,
you're doing the recap today, but yeah, Gnarl is for this week for taking notes.
Oh yes, I keep forgetting that.
And I believe Barrett, you're next up in the order, just in case you need to choose a sick day.
Yeah.
I always notice, like, the scribe's absent this week. Interesting. But anyway, yeah,
Oh my
Eldrick, why don't you give us a quick recap?
Okay. We started at the beginning of last session where we had just convinced a bunch of spiders to disengage combat and allow us safe passage into their room, as long as we promised not to disturb their web. So Barrett volunteers to go into the room and retrieve the books and ancient-looking chest, only to, along the way, get stuck. But, with a little help from Oscar, manages to get free to only get stuck once again. During the struggle, the door in the room tries to open as we hear something trying its best to see what's in the room, but thankfully, the door was stuck and could not open. After struggling in the web to bring back the items, Barrett and Oscar finally make it out of the room. Web's a little less intact than the spiders probably wanted. Immediately after leaving the room, we close the door to it and then decide to pick the lock to the chest and find a set of elven splint mail. Then after we examine the 2 books and find that they're formulas. The first one is a formula to make a +1 weapon, and the second is to make a +1 armor. Immediately after storing our newfound loot, we continue forward on our quest in the halls of Tarsus and come upon another empty room with 2 paths. Ending up, we end up choosing the southern path leading to a lab of some sorts and open the door. After that, we are immediately ambushed by a horde of skeleton soldiers and 2 skeletal minotaurs. It takes some time to deal with our foes, but with Locoon tanking for our party, it gives us just the edge we need to turn the battle in our favor and best the skeletons with only Elric wounded in the fight. Afterwards, we decided to continue down the southern passage leading to the laboratory and find a large open room where we decide to take a short rest before moving forward. Immediately after our short rest is over, we are visited by some unwelcome guests in the form of the Blood Hand, who are telling us that Sithor wants to talk to us, and we shrug them off, and they proceed to get a little feisty with our party, but ultimately we are able to convince them to leave with their tails between their legs as Locoon shouts, "Don't trip on the bodies on your way out." So moving deeper south, we come across a broken ledge and look down a little ways. It seems like it's not too far down, and it seems to be filled with water. We all talk about what's the best way to get either in or around the water to continue exploring. Elric decides to jump straight in and swim through the water, immediately getting ambushed by Minotaur skeletons who want nothing more than to turn Elric into a fine paste. At that moment, Elric decides he doesn't want to be in the predicament and decides to misty step back onto the ledge over the water. After a long fight with both Minotaur skeletons, we destroy one and have the second on the ropes, and all of a sudden, we see the door on the south wall open, and out steps an angry Bodak horseman, who looks at Barrett as a tasty snack. Through sheer will and a little bit of Barrett's blood, we defeat not only the Minotaur skeleton, but the Bodak horseman as well. And this is where we left off in the room immediately after the fight.
All right, thank you for the recap. It is the Siegebreakers session 23, 15th of autumn, 8:40 in the evening. The group has just finished the fight, and things are calming down. Your spells would probably poof out at this point, because it's been a minute. And your auras, what does the group want to do?
What time is it right now currently?
It's 8:40 in the evening.
Is this the same day that we cast Dark Vision, or is this the second day now?
Same
Okay.
day.
Okay. So 8:40. So Psychic Whispers is gone.
It's the
but
15th
Dark
of
Vision
autumn
still
is the
exists.
day.
Okay.
Should I be seeing something different than to be continued?
No, I haven't changed it yet. There you go.
I propose a short rest in Barrett's case.
Just a flesh wound.
Barrett's looking a little beat up. It's true.
And let's get Gnarl in
Yeah,
here.
Yeah, I'm not on that. Should I drag myself somewhere, or drag me somewhere?
Yeah, I can add you.
And Toad as well, if you don't mind.
Toad McFarlane.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
Here,
wanna,
he lived.
if you wanna bring Toad on, that's fine. You can also just keep him in the background for now. But either way,
How's he going to take hits if he's in the background?
true.
Yeah. He's got to fulfill the circle of life.
That's right.
Alright, so
Um,
you are sitting in the darkness currently. But yeah, the Bodak is dead. You would probably see some light coming from the room.
guys, there's cool shit down here.
What constitutes
Oh,
cool shit?
okay.
I'm right behind you.
Alright, so as you walk into the room, you would see, like the other lab, there are several skeletal figures that seem to be slightly glowing, but don't seem to take much note of you. Also, you would notice there is light coming from them, as well as another fireplace in this room.
Interesting.
Can I check this table right here and see if there's anything valuable on it?
Yeah, so that looks like a laboratory of sorts. Do you have alchemy or... well, do you have alchemy? I should ask. Alchemical tools.
I don't.
So you probably recognize them as being alchemy tools. You don't recognize too much about them. You would also notice that on the table there are 2 potions and several bags of what look like rare herbs and arcane components.
I'll take the herbs.
Alright, so taking a look at the herbs, there's about 200 gold pieces worth of rare herbs.
Okay.
2 potions and what appear to be looks like about 50 gold pieces of arcane components.
Nice. I'll take that, and I'll identify these potions. While you guys
Killing
look around.
potions.
I think, yeah, there's people taking a short rest. So.
Alright, so you want to start casting Identify as a Ritual?
Yeah.
Alright, so you begin looking around as well as resting. Give me a d20 roll, please. Okay. So some time is passing. We'll say the first 10 minutes pass, and you would identify one of the potions. Also, looking around, you notice several things in the room. There's the large pot in the south. It looks like the large pot in the other room, kind of old and rusted. There is the pillar surrounded by runes which are etched into it, as well as a row of runes going along the floor towards the southern wall. There's the fireplace, which isn't letting off any heat, but is still letting off light. And there's a cave-in over here that looks like there may be a hallway continuing on the other side. So
Same, looks like the other place.
it does look a lot like the other place.
Can I look around this fireplace for secret doors? Because I think there was a secret panel in the last one.
Yes.
just-
However, before that, give me a D10 roll. Lokun.
I didn't mean to do that. Hold on a second.
A D1.
4. So the first potion that you would identify is a potion of growth. And what was the other question that was asked? The fireplace?
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna look around here to see if there's anything interesting. Or secret doors, secret panels.
Give me a perception check. Give me one moment to type some stuff.
Cool.
Alright, so 22. So you find a couple of things on this fireplace here. As before, the fire isn't real. You imagine it's some kind of illusion magic. You would note that one of the logs has a symbol on it, which is carved into the bottom, one of the burning logs. You would also notice Like the other one, this fireplace has a panel on the back of it that probably opens in a similar manner, but you would need an investigation unless you figured the other one out. I don't remember who figured that out.
I don't
figured it
recall.
out.
May have been Lokun.
It's,
That makes sense. He has the investigation.
Yeah.
So Lokun, you take a look at it, and indeed, this one opens similarly to the other one, with the 4 buttons with symbols on them. You would note that one of the symbols would match the symbol on the log Oscar is holding.
Oh. I have lost
Do
a little bit
I
of audio.
know what the symbol on the log says? Is it Dwarven?
History or Arcana might tell you that.
I'm not proficient in either of those. Can I hand it to Lokun?
Yeah, I can
I
take a
have
look.
history too.
Alright, so Lokun. History or Arcana, if you have both, you would have advantage on the roll.
Or hey, Barrett, take a look at this with me and help me out.
Alright, so you could both look at it and you could just roll separately.
That's at
12 and 12.
disadvantage too.
Before Baird. Oh, never mind. Baird already rolled. My bad.
Wait a minute.
History.
Yeah, no, this
Well,
is an ability check technically, right?
If
Mhm.
Elric is going to roll, can I give him guidance on this?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
So
1d4 extra.
oh, I think Elric is cutting out. Did you say something, Elric?
3 and then a 1d4. Is this better?
Yes,
Yes.
I can hear you now.
Yes.
Okay. So I roll the history and then add a d4
Yep.
to it.
Alright. Well, Lokun, you, all 3 of you would think this is some sort of elemental symbol, but you're not sure what the symbol means.
Elementals.
Hmm.
One would think it'd be just fire.
That seems obvious.
How far does detect magic? Like, if I use detect magic, what is the radius on that?
You can link the spell, but I believe it's 30 feet.
Okay. Link it then.
So you're casting detect magic?
It's a ritual, yes.
Alright, so you're going to take 10 minutes. Yeah, do you have ritual caster as a sorcerer?
As a warlock?
Or a warlock?
Only packed with a tome,
Yeah.
I think.
I have the tome.
Tome pack.
Oh, it's home. Go for it.
So you're going to take 10 minutes then?
Yes. If that's okay with everybody else.
Oh, yeah. I think we're...
take a short rest for sure.
Yeah, you're 10 minutes into a short rest.
I'm dying.
So is anyone else doing anything during these 10 minutes that he's doing this?
The only other thing I would want to do is collect the Bodak essence and Skeleton Minotaur essence, if that is possible.
Yeah, that would be either religion or alchemy. Or advantage if you have both on those two.
I only have religion.
Okay. So you take a couple of minutes to collect the essence. The Bodak would get you 30 gold pieces worth of Bodak essence. And the Minotaur skeleton would get you 20 gold pieces of skeletal essence each. Or wait, no, sorry, 20 total. They're 10 each.
10 each?
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank
you.
Okun would like to just keep identifying the potions.
Okay. So you identify the second potion, which I believe is the last one. Give me a D10 roll.
5.
So this is a common potion of healing, as far as you can tell.
Okay. Oakland will give the potion of growth to Gnarl and the potion of healing to Baird.
All right, so you give out the potions. Elric, when you complete your spell, you would detect magic coming from the fireplace, a couple of auras coming from the fireplace, an aura
Really?
coming from the pillar, an aura coming from the alchemy tools, an aura, a light aura coming from the painting here, a light aura actually coming from all around the room. You think this whole room is somewhat enchanted, and an aura on the door over here, which opens inward. Which I forgot to mention, there are some symbols etched into the door here that look like they could be the source of the magic.
So when to detect magic, can everybody see this, or is it just me?
It's just you.
Okay. I relay my findings to the group.
Sweet. But nothing on this log.
Well, the log is magical as well. It's
Okay.
enchanted along with the fireplace.
It seems to be that this whole entire room has magical properties. It would be worth taking the time to explore possibly each one.
So
I
do
could
you
give
have a history knowledge, Elric?
I do.
Give me a quick history check.
Okay. History.
Yeah.
All right. There we are.
So you know that it was actually somewhat... It wasn't uncommon in the 12th cycle that dwarven architects would actually enchant structures to make them better able to survive the years, which is probably why this place is still intact. So that's probably the aura you see coming from the actual room.
Oh, okay.
Preservation auras, they'd call them.
It seems that there is a preservation aura around this room to allow everything in it to last longer. At least that's what I've worked out so far.
Awesome.
I'd like to go over to this table. You said there are alchemy tools, right?
Yeah, it's an alchemy lab.
Is it possible I could form some kind of alchemy, or basically take it and take the gear, and condense it down a little bit, maybe to an alchemy set?
Yeah, probably. Did you guys have an NPC with you?
Lyra.
Is Lyra with
Yeah,
you? That's
that
what
is
I
true.
thought.
Yes.
Alright, so she is definitely fascinated by this room, kind of looking around and examining things. She would say, "Wow, this place is amazing." So as for the tools here, you could probably take them, though they're more meant to function on the table themselves, because they're a little bit bigger and probably more effective than like one of the mini alchemy kits you could buy at a shop.
Okay, well that actually works out. I can take them back to I believe Melody.
Yeah, you could probably collect all these if you had some place to put them.
Yeah, just put like a higher weight on it.
It's probably. Oh, and there are also 10
or alchemy rather.
There's 10 vials, 10 empty vials on the table if you're interested in those.
Oh yeah,
That's good.
I'll take those as well.
Maybe split it up with.
Oh yeah, we can do that if you need them. Yeah.
With Oscar. Yep.
I always like empty vials.
But this, the actual tools here altogether probably weigh about 20 pounds.
Yeah,
want to toss them into the our bag of holding?
Let me check my weight real quick. No, I can spare it. It's fine.
Cool.
Let's add this real quick.
Vulcan will take a rock, cast light on it, give it to Warbanner to hold, and instruct Warbanner to keep a watch to the north.
Alright, so Warbanner is keeping a lookout as you're hanging out in here trying to complete your rest. So you're about 20 minutes in. Do you want to just try to pass the time for the rest?
I think the rest of the time. Yeah.
Alright, so you are just kind of sitting here. Give me a d20 roll. Oh. Alright. So you're about 40 minutes into the rest now. When Warbanner would make some noise. And as you look north, you would see something.
I think we got some company, boys.
Oh no.
Give me one moment to check something.
Can I pull out my sword real quick, or since before we?
Yeah,
Enter
you could draw your weapons. It's
Okay.
fine.
When Lokun says that, Barrett drinks this potion.
Which potion? Which potion?
The common
Healing.
potion.
Okay. So you drink a potion. Is anyone else doing anything?
I'm going towards the door.
Yeah, I would totally go towards their door too.
So, hang on a sec. From the north, a dark, blackened-looking spirit comes through and will look south towards Toad McFarland and Warbanner and let out an angry growl. And I think I need initiative rolls at this point.
All right.
Can the potion that I drank was a 2d4 plus 2, right? The base one.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll that real quick.
Yeah, that's fine. You would have done that before anyway.
Not bad.
Everybody got their temp HP from.
And
Crit tonight.
you did not finish the short rest, by the way, unfortunately.
Uh-oh.
Not yet.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Start over.
it is interrupted. So, the first person to act as this creature begins coming towards you all is... Oh, the creature goes first. So
Damn.
he's going to fly down this way. How far can it go? Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. And I think it's actually going to go for Warbanner.
No.
No, Warbanner.
Do we recognize this creature? Have we fought it before?
A wraith.
Ah,
I
okay.
believe you have seen these before.
It's not white, eh?
It's not. No, it's not a white.
Jeez.
It is not a white. Excuse me. Alright, so the creature is going to make a life drain attack.
This is
But it rolls poorly and would miss. That
that's
is it.
Warbanner.
That's it. Warbanner's alive for now. Barrett, what are you going to do? You see this wraith come into... Well, where are you? Actually, I
Feeling
don't
like,
see you. Where are you?
I'm like right here.
Oh, there you are. So you wouldn't see it yet. You just see Lokun and Elric react.
Okay. Well, hello. Feeling like a new person. At half speed. Move. here, and then bonus action dash like here. And be like, oh no, look at that wraith, and I'd throw a brain dagger at it.
Alright, you send a dagger flying at the wraith.
And I know it has probably a lot of cover.
16. So it would have moderate cover. Which would give it 16, so you would just hit with your first attack. Go ahead and give me a damage roll. 16 points. Alright, so you get his attention, dealing 16 points of damage to him. Anything else?
I will end my turn.
Okay. Next up. Suddenly, from the north, a spirit comes flying through the wall. Seems there is another one. Oops. It comes flying 40 feet down this way. And I believe you've seen these before, too. It would scream as it goes for Toad McFarlane.
Okay.
Unfortunately, is not dodging yet, I don't think.
No, not yet.
11 versus AC.
14 EC, that misses.
Alright, so Toad would dodge backwards, avoiding the hit. Lokun.
Alright, so I'll call out to these spirits. Person spirits, what do you want?
Your life force.
That you shall not have. And Okun will cast. He'll just do a. Last time they weren't too bad. He'll just do a mind sliver on them.
On which one?
He'll do it on the Wraith.
Alright, so the Wraith gets to make an int save. I believe 10 would fail, so he would take 9 points of psychic.
And Lokun will step around the corner here.
Okay.
And that is his turn.
Gnarl.
Alright, Toadie's gonna just dodge, I guess. He's gonna dodge. I will kind of blocked, eh? I'm assuming Warbanner is gonna come out at some point, so I'm going to...
Warbanner is flying, by the way. He's 10 feet up in the air.
Okay. So I can get right underneath him, basically.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my aggressive to get to there, and then my regular movement to get to here.
Okay.
And I will dodge as well. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just going to dodge right now.
Alright, so you move up to them using dodge.
Yeah.
Suddenly another one comes flying through the northern wall.
Damn.
He is going to fly over to here. And he is going to attack Elric.
Great.
19.
Yeah, that hits. But I'm going to use my Hellish Rebuke on him.
Alright. So caught off guard, you were drained for 11 necrotic damage. And I need a con save.
Okay. So con save. I click on Constitution or no?
On the con save on the sheet, there's a con and a con save. It's probably the same for your class, but I'm not sure what your the save proficiency is.
Is it okay? I'm looking for it. Is it what's on the side right here? Like if I click on, I'm trying to figure it out.
There is a section of the sheet that says saving throws at the bottom.
At the bottom. Okay.
It's to the top left of your sheet, and it looks like you are not proficient in con save. So either the sheet
Oh,
or...
I see the saving throws. Yes, I see that.
Yeah.
So I just click Constitution. There you go.
Yeah. So what is the +3?
I have no idea.
It's the weird thing that the Roll20 sheet seems to do for some people.
Some bless.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's like cast bless. Oh,
Yeah, I don't know why that keeps showing up. It's
Try it now. Try rolling again.
I'll take that roll.
no, did you just jump?
Did I what? Sorry.
You're over here now. Is that where you were before?
I'm right here.
Oh, okay.
I moved
cool.
up.
Cool. Hiding underneath our, or not our.
Yeah, I tried to offset myself just a little bit so that it just kind of shows both of us.
Yeah. Nice.
and you said -11 damage.
Yeah, so it's 11 damage. You would make your save, so it's not permanent.
Okay. All right.
And you can go ahead and spend your reaction to do a Hellish Rebuke. Just link the power that you're doing.
All right.
Alright, so you, as you're being struck, will chant casting a spell as a reaction. So yeah, mark yourself and go ahead and roll your damage.
There we are.
So did you cast as level 3? Okay.
I did, yes, as level 3.
So he must make a dex save. Which he will fail. Or it will
Ooh,
fail.
shit. That's a ton of damage.
And the creature will take 11 points of damage as it seems to be resistant to fire. Though that did still wound it.
All right.
As you burn it in response to the attack. So mark yourself as using a reaction. And that will be it for the Spectre.
This is the reaction, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So yet another creature comes flying through the wall. It's going to fly over here, once again kind of going over, and it's going to attack Gnarl.
Okay, I'm dodging.
So you are dodging, giving it disadvantage. Ooh.
That hits.
Apparently it still got you, doing 8 points of necrotic, and I need a con save.
Con save. 21.
Yeah, you're fine. So you resist the hit point drain, ending their turn. Elric. Does anyone know who is the torch?
Torch was a misclick. You can remove it.
Okay, let's remove that. Elric, what are
I'm
you
going to fire off. Do I get 2 or 3? It's 3 Eldritch Blast, right?
You do, but you would be at disadvantage because there's an enemy in melee range.
If I take my movement, they get a reaction, right?
They would get an oppie, yep.
Yes.
Unless you disengage.
That's fine. I'm going to fire off 2 at this guy and 1 at this guy.
Alright, so you cast Eldritch Blast.
Is it 2 or 3? I think you only get 2 at it.
Yeah, I think you get 2 at this level.
Oh, is it only 2? Okay.
You
that's
could link
fine.
the spell, but yeah.
Yeah, here, I'll link it real quick. I don't think it's gonna be too much there.
2 beams at 5th, yeah.
2, okay. Alright, so I fire 1 off at each then. Here's both.
Alright, so with disadvantage, the first one
Okay.
would still hit.
And then you want me to do 2 more for the... Or no?
Well, So you have disadvantage there, so it would
Okay,
be
so it's
16 and
rolled.
12, yeah.
Okay.
So you're good. Alright, so go ahead and click to roll damage on the 16, because the 12 would have missed.
On the 16? Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so you blast the first one for 8, as it begins to shimmer, looking extremely wounded. Anything else?
Yeah. Okay, who do we have going next?
Next would be War Banner.
So do they both get to take a swipe against me, or just the one in front of me?
If
I
you leave, both of them.
Okay. All right. I'm is there like a bonus action dodge or anything, or no?
Not unless you're a monk.
Okay. All right. Then I'm good. I end my turn.
All right, War Banner. What's War Banner doing?
Alright. Warbanner is going to distract the. Actually, Warbanner is going to distract the wounded Spectre,
Okay.
and then fly back kind of towards Barrett, let's say.
Alright, so
Behind him.
using flyby, the creature will quickly distract and then move. Go ahead.
I can't. Oh, I can move him. Alright.
Should be able to. Alright.
I am also considered wounded, by the way, so I went ahead and added that.
Cool.
Alright. Oscar.
Oh, wait. I am going to cast Frostbite on this. Yeah.
Alright, is that a save
does that
or an
count?
attack?
That's a save, so
Alright,
that
so
doesn't
you just
use
roll
the.
No, it doesn't. So it makes a con save, I believe. Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, it would fail. So how much do you deal? As it is affected by cold damage. It takes 3 points of cold damage, which would be enough. And it fades away.
Cool. And that will. I guess I will just scoot back to here, and that'll be my turn.
Alright. The Wraith goes top of the round. It did not like that Psychic Dagger or Lokun's shot at it. I think it's gonna fly over to here. As it does so, you would get an Oppie on it, Gnarl, if you have something.
Okay, I'll use Thorn Whip.
23 will strike. So it takes 6 piercing. You spend your reaction.
Yeah, oh yeah, right. And does the frog get a big 2?
Oh yeah, I guess it would.
Okay. Rolling for Toad.
Oh, crit.
Nice.
Does he count as having magical attacks yet?
No. No.
Yeah.
So he does 4 points. Unfortunately, this creature can't be grappled and will continue flying.
Okay.
But he does take another 4. And that would actually wound him. He is going for Barad, attempting a life drain.
I did nothing to him.
You did what?
I did nothing to him.
What do you mean? You threw your sneak attack dagger. Liar.
That dagger's just a figment of his imagination. You have no idea.
17 versus AC.
That hit.
Alright, and that
Oof.
should not be rolling damage at the same time. But I think 26 might down you, and you have to make a con save.
Damn.
Yeah, it definitely downs me.
Give that dodge.
Or yeah, I guess you could use your reaction to take half. If you have that.
Oh.
Do you have that yet? Evasion, I believe? Or no, it's
No, that's the
okay.
next level.
something dodge or?
Oh, uncanny dodge. Yeah, I
Yeah.
could totally use that.
Are
I'd
you-
only be 13. We're gonna do that.
So you, as you are being drained, you use uncanny dodge to half. So go ahead and spend your reaction. Also, I need a con save. Ooh. Alright, so your maximum is reduced by 13 damage. So you're down to 20 total health.
Oof.
Barrett. You look
That was
very wounded.
nice. Pretty wounded. Is he? He's wounded too, though, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna attack him with one attack. With my brain dagger.
Ooh, no, unfortunately 7 would miss. You do have your offhand, though.
Nope. I'm going to disengage.
The smart thing.
Section.
Alright,
I'm gonna
That
move
sounds very
Only-
unbeard-like.
only 15 feet.
you disengage and hobble away at half speed.
Yeah. I'm really beat up, y'all.
I'm just kidding.
So this Spectre, are you... Yeah, you're still dodging, aren't you, Lokun? Or, Gnarl.
No.
Yeah, we're all dodging.
Let's see, how smart is this thing? It's not terribly dumb. Yeah, it's gonna go for Toad McFarlane.
Okay.
No, it would miss. Lokun.
Okay. What we got going on here, huh? I'll just move over here, see what's up. Okay. I think I'm gonna cast.
Do you use your
Magic
reaction, Barrett?
missile. An uncanny dodge.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast magic missile
Alright,
at the wraith
so you
south of me.
chant summoning magic missiles that then streak
Yeah.
towards your foe.
Do it at the. Let's just do it at the. That's kind of dangerous, I think. Let's do it at the second level. How about that?
Alright, so 4 magic missiles. Oh,
Ooh.
full damage. So he's blasted
damage.
for 20 points, looking very wounded and very angry at you. Anything else?
And that is it for me.
Alright, Gnarl.
All right, I'm gonna thorn whip that guy over there.
Alright, whoosh. He does have some cover from a couple of people.
Give me a
Probably
second here.
moderate cover because you got 2
Yeah.
people in front.
Yeah, give me a second here. If Toad McFarlane goes here, does that give me?
No,
it's a
you have
melee
to
attack?
be you have to be adjacent. Yeah.
All right, I'll just use my thorn whip then.
All right. Whoosh. Yeah,
Ooh.
22 would strike, doing 9
Nice.
points of damage. Do you want to pull him?
No, I can't. He's too. Yeah, just keep him there. And
You
that-
could technically still pull him if you wanted to,
What would
he's
happen to
corporeal.
everybody else?
as long as he doesn't
Oh.
end his. He can move into other squares. He just can't end his turn there. I don't think.
Oh, I see. Yeah, let's pull him to right to the same where this specter is or whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything else?
That is it. That's my turn.
All right. The specter goes. It is going to. It's gonna fly over here because it doesn't want to like bump into its allies. So you two can take oppies from the north if you want.
Okay. I'll take one thorn whip.
So use your
19,
reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, 19 would strike, doing 8 magical piercing. Am I hearing an echo?
I'm hearing
Punch.
background noise.
Who's that coming from? Does anyone see?
I think
Let's
it's,
see it. Oscar's. Oh yeah, no, Oscar's muted. No.
That was weird. All right.
Toad's
well,
going to take the Oppie as well.
yeah, that's fine. No. So 11, unfortunately, would not be enough.
Okay.
So he would fly over to here, and he's going to attack Lokun with the flank. Life drain 17 versus AC.
Misses.
Alright, so you manage to dodge the attack. This one here is going to... I think he's going to go for Gnarl.
Okay.
Are you still dodging?
No, I'm not dodging anymore.
Okay, yeah, that's what
Just Toad.
That is what I thought, but luckily you would jump out of the way of that one. Elric.
Okay, so the Wraith is wounded.
Yes, the Wraith is shimmering as his form is very much disrupted by the attacks.
Okay, so one at the Wraith and one at the Spectre.
That's the blast, Eldritch Blast. All right.
Eldritch Blast. I point my sword at the Wraith and shout horrible curses at him in Abyssal. And then I use the Eldritch Blast. There we are.
Ooh, damn.
Nice.
So both would hit, even with disadvantage. So the Wraith is blasted into oblivion as his essence is destroyed. The Spectre takes 8 points of damage and is now looking wounded. Anything else?
That's the so again, this goes back to the whole, what a magic weapon is really considered. I think we had the discussion that it weighs as much as a normal weapon.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, and that's what we're going for.
It is actually a solid object.
Okay. All right.
It's just
So then
summoned.
I can't use a bonus for an attack. It'd have to be like a scimitar or something. So I just end my turn.
Okay. Warbanner.
Banner is gonna fly over to this spirit over here, just to the south of Lokun, and regurgitate a pellet and fly further back towards the cauldron behind Oscar.
Alright, so
There's
he's distracted. Oscar, bottom of the round.
You see Oscar start beating his chest and transform into an ape.
Alright, Oscar casts one of his wild shapes.
And then he is going to step between the Spectre, actually it's just going to end right there. I don't know what happened to my...
Do we have an ape token for you? What did you transform into?
An ape.
Just ape?
I don't think we have, an ape token.
Let me get that for you, sir.
Thank you.
Alright, so ape. Let's make that a shapeshift. Controlled by Oscar.
Thank you. And yes, I'm going to end my turn right there, beating my chest, tooting and hollering, trying to bring all the attention to me.
So I'll stick that ape under shapeshift in case you need it in the future, but you should have control over attacks and everything if you need to edit it. Alright, so you attacked, or did you attack, or did you, because you had
No, that was my action, yeah.
Alright,
that was my action,
so top of the round, Barrett.
Barrett is gonna just try to kill this guy right here.
Alright, you would have advantage. He's distracted.
Nice.
Yes, 24 would strike.
Ooh-wee.
As your psychic dagger just disrupts and spreads his essence around. Anything else?
Is this a straight line with just a lot of cover, but still a straight line?
I mean, there's probably heavy cover to that guy.
All right. Baron's gonna offhand attack with his second dagger.
All right.
Just try it. Oh yeah, I have to take it off this stupid.
Yeah, 25
Nice.
would strike.
I don't know if that's if it's just
Four.
my mic, but Barrett
Four
seems
psychic.
really low on the mic.
I'm sorry. I'm probably talking quietly.
Oh,
All right. Anything else, Barrett?
No.
All right. So that creature here, I think is gonna go for Gnarl.
Okay.
He will lunge at you, attempting a life drain. 17.
Shield blocks it.
All right. So you keep him at bay. Lokun.
All right, Lokun is going to do a Mind Sliver. Mutter some words. Cast it.
Alright, so the Spectre would fail, taking 5 psychic.
And they'll move just around the corner.
Alright,
That's it.
Gnarl.
Okay, I'm gonna move up. This guy's gonna move across. I'm gonna hit him with a. Actually, I'm gonna bonus action Shillelagh, and then attack him with my staff.
Alright, so your staff will
Oh.
light up with nature energies. 12 would strike,
Ooh,
dealing
nice.
Wow.
6 bludgeoning and wounding him.
Nice, and that's the end of my turn.
Alright, so the Spectre here is dead. And that one, Elric.
going to only thing I can do. Eldritch Blast, both of them at the Spectre.
Alright, so you send 2 more bolts. The first one will miss, but the second one strikes the creature center mass, which then
Ooh.
disperses it,
Nice.
ending the battle.
And I just I say out loud to everybody, wraiths, disgusting creatures.
We kept you alive, Barrett. It looks like.
No, we're doing great over here. I came up with a plan though in mid almost dying. So we might have caused some ripples with, the blood hand.
Mhm.
But if they know we're working with Blackwater, maybe there can be I don't know, a war between them, and we can steal the stuff and get out of town.
Are we about to become triple agents?
I like
No.
this.
You know what I'm saying? Tensions are high, and we should have killed those guys, but we're obviously working for Blackwater and Cithral's hands, our eyes.
I don't know. Do they know that?
They
Probably
don't.
suspect it, but we don't know for sure. I like the idea, though. If we can just set them against each other and take advantage of that, possibly.
And just come out with ourselves.
There's also still
one.
the Iron Tide.
Well, no, we'd kick it with them tough.
Because you didn't. So you do still intend to help the Iron Tide?
Are we not helping Blackwater anymore?
Wait.
What?
Oh, there's some
Well-
backstory here.
Wait.
I mean-
Hold on a second. Wait,
Oh.
Lyra is with us
I was
right
about
now,
to say-
right?
Yes,
Lyra
Lyra is there.
Let's not
Oh. Yeah.
too much.
I was just kidding around. That'd be
That's what I
terrible
was
if that
hoping.
happens. Yeah.
She says, "Why would you not help Lord Blackwater? He is a generous and giving patron."
Well,
Lyra, I agree wholeheartedly.
I'm not sure.
Give me a deception check.
Me?
I think you and Lokun.
Okay.
Oh.
Deception. Okay.
One of my strongest traits.
Alric apparently is.
Yes. Yeah.
So she sort of looks back and forth between you two and says, "Oh yes, it was a good jape. You jest, I see. I understand. Of course. Why would you turn against Blackwater?"
Yeah, that's pretty terrible.
Yes, Lyra. Now that we have a second, let's go over to this table and take a look and see if there's any documents or papers we can possibly go over.
Oh, is there? She goes and takes a look. She
No,
says that
goes.
there are
yeah,
actually
sorry.
a few old-looking papers here.
Anything that you could use?
So she's looking through them. She says, unfortunately, they're sort of falling apart. It looks like there might be some recipes, though.
Well, I could repair them with prestidigitation.
And she says, yes, that's a good idea. Actually, I could probably do that, too.
Well, perfect.
So she would cast a spell on on several of the pages and say, yes, these look like they're recipes for different healing potions.
That's amazing. What kind exactly?
She says, this is for a regular healing potion. This one is for a greater healing potion.
I turned to everybody. Let them know what we've just found. So these recipes, would y'all mind if I took these and gave these to Melody?
Sure.
Perfect. So then I
No
look at
objections?
Lyra, making sure it's okay if I take these as well. So
So she says, well, they would be of interest to me, but they might be more of something you all could use since you do this sort of thing on the regular.
well, if you ever do need any potions, obviously there is a stall. We can give you a little discount, for a friend.
Oh, I see.
All right,
Yeah,
and I'll
I'm
put
just
those.
checking something.
Okay, no problem.
There's the potion of healing.
You said so. You said a common health potion recipe.
Yeah, potion of healing, I believe, is the common
Okay.
form.
Potion.
And then there's
of
potion
healing.
of greater healing. And a potion of superior healing. The three recipes.
Okay, so potion of. Sorry, I'm trying to write all this down.
Yeah, to make magical items, you do need recipes, so it's good to record that you have these.
Potion of greater healing.
Yeah, and potion of superior healing.
Okay. Potion of superior. All right, I have those down.
Alright, so what do you all want to do?
This door. I open it. Looks like it's magical.
Lyra nods. She walks towards it and she says, there's some sort of force wall here. As she tries to put her hand on the door, but something repulses it. I'm guessing some sort of magic is needed, possibly having something to do with all these symbols here.
I got this crazy idea. And Lokun pulls out that obsidian chest and opens it. And it has the crystal that is a magical battery?
Which one? The blue crystal?
This is the one.
Oh yeah, the okay. So yeah. The extremely rare magical battery.
I wonder if this can power the pillar we've been trying to cast spells into.
Before we do that, should we finish this short rest we were trying to take?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I could definitely use a short rest, and
I mean, how long until Sithral busts down here and we're in a dead end?
Yeah. I just don't want you to be at your worst there, Barrett. You're looking
I'm
mighty.
looking out for you.
What if we're going, back that way and we get ambushed by more wraiths and specters? I think it would be very efficient to be at full fighting capacity.
No doubt. Take a rest.
So I walk into this corner, roll out my bedroll, and just lay down on it.
Hey, this time I can put us in a safer place. Gather around. I got a story to tell you.
Oh, well, then I move my bedroll over here.
And,
Story time with Lokun.
Yeah. I'll just have Warbender keep an eye out, and I'll start casting a ritual here.
Alright, so you're gonna try to take another hour?
10 minutes. 10 minutes for the ritual, and then yeah, they're gonna try to rest an hour. Short rest an hour.
Alright.
Loken doesn't have to rest, but they will.
Give me a d20 roll, someone.
Not me.
Oh. Well, that's not good.
Alright, so 10 minutes would pass. What ritual are you casting?
The Lehman's tiny hut. I'll bring it out.
Wait a minute. Doesn't this disappear every time we do it by the pillar?
Not like not in the same. Yes, it did. If I'm standing right next to it, but we've
If you're
cast it in
directly
the.
by the pillar.
I've casted it in the same room before.
Alright.
Well, where are you putting it?
Right here. Or I'm trying to put it right here. But that's not it. Wrong thing.
No, it's a 10-foot radius.
Ooh, how long is that lasting?
That lasts 8 hours.
No, the psychic whispers. I'll put it on our thing.
Oh. Barrett, how long?
I have to roll. 5 hours.
And what time is it right now, DM?
It is about 9:20.
Okay.
Who's it on?
Yeah, who?
The 3 people I see, I would choose just because some of the more sensitive information. Lokun, Gnarl, Oscar.
Alright.
You don't see Oscar, you see a ape.
Ape.
Okay, that 8. Right there.
Yeah,
My head.
I've got it on the timers.
Oh man, does that mean he thinks in monkey?
No,
No,
not
no.
as a wild shape.
Not
Okay.
polymorphed.
Alright.
Alright, so you do your connection. And it doesn't look like it's an actual spell, so there's no magical energy effect. But other than that, are you trying to talk while you're resting? Is that why you're doing it?
I'm laying down on my, on my sleeping roll with my eyes closed.
I don't know, maybe we would. I think I just did it to have it, just in case. For
Okay.
on the fly moments,
Gnarl just reiterates that maybe we should keep our plotting away from prying ears.
Indeed.
Galera.
Psychically.
Yeah. Agree psychically.
Technically.
I psychically nod my head. I just say
Yeah.
nod my head.
Alright, well, the rest of the time would pass. You can spend a short rest if you want and gain the benefits of it.
Woohoo.
And it is now 10:10 in the nighttime. So
Oh, wow.
far, no one has come.
Almost like time for a long rest. Not psychically, I say that.
I did start late, but
Yeah.
how are you looking, Baird?
I feel like shit, but
Yeah.
I could keep going.
You're quite exhausted, I believe, correct?
A little.
He is. I think
exhausted.
I think we should try to take a long rest soon, but I kind of want to try try to charge up this pillar.
Sure. Let's do it.
So it says I have a short rest available, but I guess I used all the D8 hit dice that I had because it says 0 available.
Yeah, so at that point you would have to wait for a long rest to
long
get
rest?
half of them back.
Can I use a health potion?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, we got them for that reason.
And then I roll which dice do I roll?
Is it a normal health potion?
Yeah.
That's 2d4 plus 2.
2d4. There we go.
So 8 hit points are regained.
Okay.
Okay, let's try this out. Maybe you fellas should stand back. You don't know how this will go.
Eric gets back.
I move back a little bit.
Okay.
30 feet and around the corner.
All right, so we'll take the magical battery and try to, I don't know, is there like a outlet that I can hook it up to or something? I don't know. I'll inspect this closer and see, and look at the crystal and see how I might be able
Before
to.
he's
I feel like this is the equivalent of like trying to jumpstart a nuclear reactor.
Mm-hmm.
So
before he inspects, I'd like to give him guidance.
alright.
Thank you.
Well, you don't see any outlet or something that the crystal would go in.
What happens when I hold the crystal and put it kind of close to the pillar? Anything?
It doesn't have a noticeable reaction when you just hold the crystal by the pillar.
Does this pillar have anything I can set the battery on top of, or is like this pillar goes straight up into the ceiling, basically?
Yeah.
Okay. What if I set it crystal softly, very gently on the ground here, right next to the pillar, next to the runes and all that?
It does not have a noticeable effect. The crystal just lays there.
All right. I'll carefully put the crystal back in the padded box.
All right.
It's I don't know, guys. I think I'm doing this wrong. Maybe
Don't know
Here.
magic things.
it's some ancient technology of the past.
You still haven't pressed those buttons in the fireplace either.
We have not.
We have not. I don't feel like pressing them willy nilly. I want to be able to do it in the right pattern. Question, DM. Buttons are like arranged in what kind of pattern, actually?
There are 4 buttons, which are kind of in a square pattern, kind of equidistant from I guess not equidistant from each other, but just like as if they were a square shape.
Okay.
Well,
In
one
the
of them
room?
matches that rune, right?
Yeah, one of them matches the rune on the log in the fireplace.
Maybe that's the first one we press.
Maybe.
You want to give it a whirl?
Sure. Any
Okay.
objections?
No, I was gonna say if you don't want to press it, I will gladly press buttons.
Press it.
I think we should press all the buttons.
Not
Well,
at the same time. One at a time.
Better
Push
just
the
stay
one-
back.
push. Go for it, Oscar. Push the one that the one that matches first. Let's see if the others
I'm moving back.
light up.
I
While y'all are
pressed
doing that,
one.
I'm gonna collect some of the essence over here.
All right. So you would need religion or alchemy to collect essence, or you could do it untrained.
Yes. Let me. I don't think I have either. You said religion
Or alchemy.
Alchemy. And a proficiency in one of them.
Yeah. If you need proficiency in one of them, or you could just do it untrained.
Yeah, it's gonna be untrained.
All right. So you start collecting essence, and someone's pushing a button.
Yes, Oscar is pressing a button.
For the
All right.
honors.
The
Which
button
button?
that matches the log.
Alright, so it would light up when you press it. And basically it pushes into the wall and lights up, and it's stuck in now with the button illuminated.
What happens when I press it a second time?
You can't press it again, it's already
Cool.
pushed in.
Press
What
a
about-
different one.
Did we find the other fireplace? Another rune matching that one?
We did not. I did not find it, but perhaps Oscar would have done a better
Maybe.
search tonight.
Yeah, maybe we should look under the logs on that one too.
Agreed. Well, that's the first one, Oscar. I think let's look for another clue. It's no rush.
Can I look over on this cauldron to see if there are any more rings on it?
Sure, give me a perception.
Can I give myself guidance before I do that? Or is this not something for guidance?
Yeah, you can guidance yourself.
Don't think it'll help. But walking all around it, and for another clue.
How many gold pieces of arcane components did you find?
50. I have 235 total now.
Alright, give me one moment.
Money, money, money.
And you found those
Haven't checked this hallway yet.
Did not.
The way is open.
Alright, so so you look around the cauldron. However, with a 9 you do, or actually that would be a 15 because of passive perception. You would see what looks like a symbol that is etched into the bottom of the cauldron.
Ooh.
As you kind of look around, do you have the light source? We'll say you have a light source. Yeah, you see in there is a symbol etched in the bottom of the cauldron.
Cool. And does it match one of the symbols on the panel? Or should I run back over?
If you go back and look, it indeed does match one of them.
I poked that one with my big old fingers.
Okay,
You're-
that one is now lit up as well.
Oscar, you're a top investigator.
Now there are 2 symbols lit up.
What about these skeletons? Do they have anything weird on them?
If you want, you can take a look at them with perception.
As I'm gathering the essence, I shout over to him, "Go check out the painting."
So you would finish gathering the first creature and get 5 gold pieces worth of Spectre Essence.
All right.
There's a painting in here?
Yeah.
There's a painting in here. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's on the south wall.
Take a look. See.
Another.
Oscar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over here and give myself guidance before I start looking around at this painting to see if there is another symbol that matches one of the symbols on the buttons.
So the painting
Sorry.
is looks like it's in very good condition for as old as it would be. You take a look at it. It appears to be a painting of 2 wizards engaged in combat with each other. Pretty high quality,
Oh,
but
use
nothing out of the ordinary that you can see.
anything behind that painting?
Can I try to pick the painting up off the wall? Lift it off the wall.
So it does come off the wall, and on the back of the painting there is a symbol.
Ah, that
Good
pot.
call, Okun. I am gonna scurry my short little legs back over to the panel and check to see if that symbol is on the panel.
It is, and actually the other 2 buttons are no longer lit up at this point. They popped out.
And I will press those 2 buttons in the same order that I had originally pressed them in, and press
So
the symbol.
fireplace, the pot, and then the painting.
Yes.
Okay. Doot doot doot. The 3 are now lit up.
Cool.
The
I
last
guess I'll just press the 4th one.
All right.
You got it.
As you press the 4th one, flames suddenly spew from the fireplace as a large explosion happens.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I need saving throws from
no.
everyone but Lokun, the 4 of you.
Dex
Kind of
saving?
from?
Deck save, sorry. DC is 14.
Oh no, Elric.
Only I had evasion.
I was over here minding my own business.
You say that every game.
Alright, so the explosion hits everyone for 25 fire or 12 if you made the save.
Can I use a reaction to use absorb elements?
Yes,
Absorb
you
elements?
can. Which
Will
would
that
half
absorb-
the damage.
For one
And
person or the whole
that-
party?
That's just for him.
Yeah, and I do the same thing.
So
Okay.
mine is 25?
Yes, you are exploded on for 25. As that happens, this skeleton is engulfed in the flames and explodes as well.
Damn.
I need another set of deck saves from the 4 of you.
Jeez.
Oh,
Or, sorry, 3 of you. Elric is luckily just out of range. Again, the DC is 14.
Can we I kinda see where this is going. Can we like move out of the can we start moving too?
No.
I think this is all instant, right?
Yeah, this is instant.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Okun's like, wait, oh god! So another 23 or 11. Force damage this time.
should have stayed
Force
in
damage.
the hallway. Should have stayed in the hallway.
This guy now blows up, which I think only hits Barrett, who's unconscious and fails 1 death save. Luckily, the energy flow stops there, You do notice now that the pillar is glowing. The
Ooh.
symbols on it seem to have been charged by those explosions. And Barrett is at 3 death save or 3 exhaustion levels. Does anyone have a
Jeez.
way of healing Barrett
I do.
before he
And
has to make
Oscar.
another death save? All right. So a wounded Oscar goes over and is trying to help out Barrett.
I will. Can I stabilize him using medicine?
Yes. If you don't have a heal, you can make a medicine attempt.
I do have healing word, so I guess I will use that on him.
Alright, so Oscar Barrett, you are awakened as healing energies would keep you from
Yes.
dying.
Can we leave here?
Yeah. Elric gets up off the ground, his clothes now tattered, him covered in blood, bleeding profusely, looking
I
angrily
think
at
more
everybody.
burned than
Oh,
bloody
burned. Yeah,
because of
okay,
the fire.
so burned and singed, looking angrily. Yes, I agree with Barrett. Can we get the hell out of here?
Lyra says, "Oh
Luckily,
gods, are you all right, Elric?" Barrett.
I'm fine.
She says, "But
I'm not
look,
fine.
half of the doorway is glowing, and you would see the symbols
uh,
on half of the doorway lit up.
Okun says,
Looks like the southern
okay.
half."
I'll go out into the hall.
Okun says, look, this is probably a quicker way out, and tries to push it open.
Note the force wall is still in effect.
Ah. Okay,
Uh,
get out of this room. I got an idea, fellas.
Cool.
I'm using my greatsword as a damn crutch.
Lyra says, "I'm guessing that the order of the symbols is probably different from what we pressed."
No doubt. Are you guys out there right now?
Yes.
I'm out.
Okay. I'm gonna poof Warbanner out of existence.
All right.
And I'm gonna throw a firebolt at this skeleton.
All right. So the last 2 skeletons explode in a barrage of force energy, and everything looks the same as it did.
The door doesn't glow anymore.
Nope, it's still just glowing halfway.
Damn.
Barrett, having a great idea, comes in and says, "You probably have to have like different elements
Or perhaps the other
or
room.
types."
We probably have to
I
get both rooms
I look at Lyra as
activated.
I'm leaning on my greatsword. Lyra, do you happen to have
Oh, real
dispel
quick,
magic?
just real quick, Lokun. While you were close to the door, you noticed that something was carved into the wood. Do you speak Dwarven?
I do not, but would I recognize that it was Dwarven at least?
Maybe. Probably. I mean, that seems like what most of the writing in here
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, Oscar, you want to take a look, see?
Gladly. I look at the dwarven writing over there.
It would say, "Dragon trapped inside, do not open."
Oh.
Nice. Awesome.
Me not knowing that, like I said, I repeat what I said to Lyra. I said, Lyra, do you happen to have dispel magic?
I do, yes.
I don't think we should open that door.
What?
I don't think we should open that door. There's a dragon behind there.
Oh.
I'm gonna
She
open that
says,
door.
At least there used to be a dragon at some point.
She says, "Well, I mean, if you're talking about the door, the force wall can't be dispelled anyway. It has to be destroyed by disintegration or whatever trigger is meant to open it."
I would assume the other room controls the other side of the door. No?
That would make
so,
sense. I mean, it was the similar runes that we saw over here, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, so let's blow up the other room.
Yeah, but just be careful. Remember, there's a
Before
dragon.
we do this,
If there
go
truly is a dragon, then I don't know if we should open the door in our current state. Or your
I do
current
agree.
state.
Unless long rest?
Yeah.
Are we
At the very
trying to get a
least.
long rest down here, or
Oh no.
I was going to use my
Absolutely.
little unicorn totem to heal our party so we can safely find somewhere to take a long rest.
Well, I mean, if we think we're done for the day, we could just go back to Blackwater's mansion. I'm worried that those ruffians might come back and find us in our weakened state.
Yes.
That sounds great.
Healing
Back
would be a
up.
good idea, anyways, Oscar. We're all hurt.
That's the impression I got.
Yeah.
She nods. She says, "Yeah, we still have to get back to the to the mansion. And there are the dangerous hallways on the way."
Arid is really
Cool.
beat
So
up.
everybody's in here. In that
Yeah.
case, I will start off with level 1 healing word. Buried. So you get 4 plus 5, and everybody in the aura gets 5.
5 HP each.
Yeah,
Yes.
5 points of healing.
Okay.
And then I think I will cast healing word again.
Is everybody still bloodied?
I think 3 of you are pretty singed from the flames that hit you. So I think
Yeah.
3 of you look wounded. Yeah.
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna-
Everybody's so hurt. I'm fine.
I bet you are, Luke. I'll cast this on myself at the 3rd level.
Nice.
All right. So that would be 6, and then another 5 to everyone.
I'm officially not wounded anymore. Barrett, how are you looking?
I'm still tired, but I'm not bleeding out.
Okay. Alric, are you
Uh,
wounded
So we're
too?
good.
I'm very wounded. I'd like to take a long rest.
Did you
You got
And,
10 HP back, right?
I didn't hear you.
you should have gotten 10 healing from.
I got 5 healing from the unicorn.
Yeah,
totem?
you got another 5 as well.
Oh, another 5.
Because he
Okay.
casted a second spell.
Oh, second spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think I should save the rest of my energy in case we get into some trouble.
Okay.
How long does it take us? How long did it take us to get out in and out of here?
So once you
And
get
back
out
to
of
Blackwater?
the halls of Tarsus, it took you about an hour the first time. So it kind of just depends on how well you do on the survival check with Lyra.
Cool. What do you guys think? You remember the magic I used before to help us stealth into those camps? Do you think we should do that now or later, or save that to help us get back to?
Tough call. I mean, I think that's might help us slip through without more events.
Yeah.
But it's your call. I trust your wisdom.
Well, then I think I will cast Pass Without a Trace on the party
Nice.
All right.
Let's do this.
to help us get out of here stealthily.
Okay.
We can stay at Blackwaters too, right?
That's the plan.
I think that is the plan.
Yeah, just got to get out of here.
So you swim
I'll take-
through the water.
Logan will take the 4 this time.
Taking the forward area. You find all the bones up north. So yeah, there's a door up here that you believe that's where the thieves came from, which also leads into a different area.
Can I set up traps here?
Just have traps to set up, but
I
I
don't
think
know.
we're in a rush to get out.
Oh.
We'll be coming back for them.
The skeletons are still standing in here.
Hey, Oscar, go press the buttons.
I mean, different order. Different order's got to work.
I'll poof War Banner out again. Going, you can't pass through here.
All right.
I avert Toad's eyes for the corpse of Spinderella there.
You should ask him if he wants to eat it.
That's true. Actually, yeah.
That's food
corpse.
for.
Circle of life.
Spinderella.
Yeah. It's the circle of life.
Oh, that was a pretty good expedition, fellas.
Yeah. We just got to get Baird some much needed rest and relaxation.
Maybe some better armor.
I have studded and I have a ring of protection.
So you head out back past all the bones and the crushing trap, as well as the skeleton that seems to be stuck within the force field.
Oh, hey, Lyra, do you think you can dispel that?
No, I wouldn't know how to. I don't think the spell magic would work. Again, it's a force effect, so it would have to be disintegrate or some other way.
Okay.
Alright, so to travel the tunnels again, I need up to 2 checks for survival. You can also try to make a map of this area if you have a piece of paper. And if you have cartographer's tools, you can make an extra good map. Alright. Survival. Okay, that's 1.
Somebody else? Or do I do the same twice?
It would be someone else if anyone wants to help you. If not, I'll just use
Come on,
the
Oscar.
screen.
Are we also
Nice.
Ooh. Alright, got lucky there.
Are you trying to stealth? That will slow you down a bit.
Oh, that's why I thought Oscar did pass.
Pass.
Trace, but...
Yeah. Let's be sneaky.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I got lots of advantages.
Trying to move stealthily through these tunnels. Give me a d20 roll. Stealth will lower your chance of a random encounter. Alright, so you're moving quietly through the halls. Do you all have dark vision? Or are you using a light
yes.
source?
We all have dark vision. I used 2 spell slots for it.
Okay. So it would take you about an hour and a half, but you would make it safely back to the Blackwater estate. So it's about 11:40. It's pretty late when you get back there. At the end of the hall, there are a bunch of crossbows trained on your group as you come closer, but Lyra identifies herself and they allow you to pass. As you re-enter the Blackwater estate.
Nice.
Move back above ground.
I would suggest to the guards to double their guard on that tunnel entrance.
Why is that?
Because the blood hand.
All right. We'll let people know and keep an eye out. We do have the gate though, so it wouldn't be easy for them to break through. All right. So I assume the group is taking a long rest for the evening.
Yes, I am.
Certainly.
Yes.
Indeed.
So, were you staying at Blackwater's Manor?
Said we could.
We
Haven't
weren't,
yet.
but I advocate for it.
Now, did you make a deal with Blackwater yet? Did you tell him
yeah.
You told
We
him you
said,
were helping him?
We did,
Yeah,
yes.
we're gonna get the other artifact from Bloodhands, I think.
Did you have any price demands for that? Or were you just working with him?
I think it's all in the journal, but I
Uh,
don't know the specifics.
I
Yeah,
don't
so
recall
what
any
we
price. But
what we ended up proposing was a potential partnership down the road. But at the moment, we are currently just working for him. And I think, obviously the best thing to do would be keep on best relations. So if anybody wants to update him on our goings on, that could be favorable for us.
I think we're not working for him. We're working with him. Right.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
mean,
but did you
That
come
is
up
the
with?
idea.
I guess did you come up with any like requests of payment, or how was? I
I
guess
think
what
the
was the?
deal
Well, we're gonna go to
vault,
the vault together. We offer
yeah,
our
yes.
assistance.
Okay,
and
so
we
your
split that. I think
payment was a share of the vault
And
treasure.
basically the same deal we made
the
with Orcard.
Okay.
and
But we
my
don't
and my
say
family
that.
and my family ring that he is currently wearing.
All right, he was going to give it back to you. That's right.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So, yeah, I guess. Do you want to stay at his residence, or do you want to go get a room at the inn? It would be the
Um,
same upkeep cost regardless. It's just kind of for RP value.
Also protection against the blood hands, right? I think they're
I think it's smarter to
This,
stay at.
yeah, this would definitely be a more secure location if you're worried about the blood hand.
Maybe a little.
I
Yeah,
Because he
think
I
has
would
so.
say we stay at Blackwaters.
I think so.
Yeah, although if they don't see you at the inn, the blood hand might get more suspicious. Because you're
I think they
usually at
raise
the.
their.
I think
Well,
that's fine. I
yeah.
would say that into yeah. The
Okay.
I agree.
suspicion is good because yeah,
Okay.
It'll start a
psychically
war.
we want that.
Technically, we could still be down there, right?
This
Yes, of
is
course.
true. Alright, so the group is staying at Blackwaters. So time is passing for the day. There's you can have modest or comfortable level of living for your expenses. If you want to do 1 gold piece or 2 gold piece, you can't really do wealthy or aristocratic, because there isn't really any way to live that well in this town. So spend or what type of upkeeps are you doing? Just modest?
Modest.
I'm gonna do modest, yeah.
Okay, so
I
then
did comfortable. I did too.
okay, so
Mine is wretched. I'm just kidding.
just sleeping on a park bench.
He's
If
out
you do something below modest, yeah, you should let me know, because it might trigger an event. And if you're living comfortably, track how many days you live comfortably for, because it might give you benefits in the future.
there. Okay.
Okay, so the evening is passing. You eat food. You go to sleep. Go ahead and do a long rest, as it is now the 16th of autumn at 8 a.m.
Can I do some things during my long rest?
Like what?
I want to attune to the ring. Actually, Oscar, did you want this ring?
uh,
Oh, okay.
you can have it. It's full of spells right now, or is it empty with spells?
It's empty. But I can fill it up.
Can we fill it up before the morning comes?
Yeah, if you
That's
want
what
to
I'll
use
do.
spells in the evening, you can store them. Anyone can
Yep.
put spells into the ring, but only the attuned person can use the
You
ring.
can take them out.
All right. Well, I'll attune to it, and I'll just throw the rest of my spells in there. So I'll throw,
Well, what spells are you putting in?
2 shields and 1 hypnotic pattern. Those filled up now.
Can you put 5 spells?
It's
5 levels.
5
5
levels?
levels.
Okay. Alright, so you put a hypnotic pattern and 2 shields. Got it. Alright, so it is the next day, or is anyone else doing anything?
Would I be able to transform some of these rare herbs into natural reagents, as well as the Bodak essence and spectral essence and skeletal essence that I have?
So that would take some downtime.
Okay, and we're not doing downtime right now. Cool.
You couldn't do it tonight. You would have to do it during the day tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. Cool. Then, no,
Sorry.
I'm all done.
Alright, so yeah, you gain back half your hit dice for the rest, which would be 2 at this level. You get rid of 1 level of exhaustion, gain all your HP and any of your powers you should get. But yeah, it is the morning now of the 16th of autumn. What does the group want to do?
Real quick. Are my hit points like they're permanently 20 now? Yeah.
No, actually, over the night you would go back to your normal.
Oh, thank goodness.
Also, do I feel slightly stronger in the morning?
Were you feeling weakened by something?
It's like, do I like like a level stronger?
Oh no, you don't level up.
Damn it!
Not
I had to ask.
yet.
I have to ask every time I rest.
That's fine. That's fine.
I just use I can't even say it.
Prestidigitation. Yeah.
To clean up my outfit. To mend my belongings. Just get presentable again.
Shine the shoes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Um,
So Blackwater would ask you about how the exploration went yesterday. Do you want to tell him about the Blood Hand?
Is he asking anybody in particular, or
just in the morning as you go to get breakfast? He asked the whole group.
Yeah. And actually, before we went in there, I would started the day with Gnarl, Loku, and Oscar, and myself. But we'll just have to switch the times on the prolonged effect.
Psychic connection.
Yep.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah. What time is it?
8:30 a.m. is the
Right.
start of your, 8 o'clock, I believe, is when you all have your long rest right now.
How long does it last, Barrett?
I got 8 hours.
Ooh, 8 hours. Nice.
Nice.
Pretty tight.
Pretty tight.
He says, it sounds like you got a lot done from what Lyra was telling me.
Yes, I would say so. It was luckily we made it out of there, alive. We definitely put in some work when it came to getting rid of our foes down there, which would be skeletons and a whole bunch of minotaurs. We came across a Bodak that we, with some effort took down. We've progressed fairly far in the halls of Tarsus, and then I'm just going over everything that we've been doing and what we've found so far.
And do you mention the Blood Hand?
I don't. I'm leaving that for someone else if they want to.
Okay.
I would tell Blackwater basically there's nothing protecting in the middle of like the Blood Hand territory tunnels and yours now because we cleared it out pretty well.
I see.
And Lokun will whisper psychically, I think Lyra probably already told him about the Blood Hand's encounter.
I would assume. This is psychic, right? I'm not in this.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
He says, yes, it's sort of a side effect of clearing those tunnels means they are cleared for both sides. Were you able to find a route to get to the Blood Hand, or were you still exploring the halls of Tarsus?
Go ahead.
We've
got beat up.
we've I think we're on the right track when it comes to finding the route. As Lyra, I assume, told you, we have possibly found uh, a dragon. I mean, it's a possibility. I don't know if have you been made aware?
Yes, she
Yes.
mentioned. Well, she mentioned there was a door that was possibly marked as an imprisoned dragon. I don't know if it would be a good idea to try to release a creature like that.
That's what we were thinking. However, in our exploration, um, there is one other passage that I think we could take that would possibly give us more insight to the halls of Tarsus and lead the correct way.
He says, "Well, I can send people down there to continue exploring. I have other mercenaries that can work on this."
You don't think we'd be able to convince this dragon to fight the Blood Hands for us because we saved it from its imprisonment?
Gnarl laughs psychically.
Well, if there is truly a dragon imprisoned down there, I don't know if it would still be alive at this point. It could be dead or even undead.
Ooh.
So its lair, there's a possibility its lair and its treasures are.
He says it's possible.
But does the treasure outweigh the threat of an undead dragon?
He
I look at
says,
Barrett and wink at Barrett.
It certainly does.
well, as I
This
said,
would help us. This would help us in the Isik for sure. If there's some magic stuff in there.
Yeah, we
Not
just
re-
look at Barrett
not
and be
really
like,
a magic guy, but you
I
know.
look, I look over at Barrett and say, it would be. I look at Barrett and say, it would be a really big, quote unquote, gamble to take down a dragon.
I do like to gamble.
he kind of looks at you all curiously and he says, "Is there a joke I'm not in on?"
No,
Yes, I
it's
was
just a
thinking the same
serious
thing.
problem.
Gambling addiction
Wait.
is a serious issue.
Yeah.
Is there a Gamblers Anonymous group here?
He says, "Well, I could probably send the other group that's working for me, the Holy Chosen, down to take care of the rest of Tarsus."
Oh, wait, another group?
He says, "Yes, I have several groups of mercenaries under my employ right now. You all, or at least some of you, still seem pretty banged up. I was assuming you'd need more time to rest. I was actually hoping you would all try to find a way to the to the Bloodhand base while they continue exploring, so I could have different groups working on different things."
Wasn't the
Yes,
idea
of
about
course.
summoning a demon on their porch?
Summoning
I think
So that's
dragon would work way
pertaining to
better.
our that's pertaining to our plan. Once we finally find the underground section for the Blood Hand,
I think we were pretty close, honestly.
I think we are. I think if we push further, we're going to be able to reach our goal.
Carl's pretty
Yeah.
good at tracking anything, so
why don't you all give me insight checks?
oh no. Does this count as disadvantage?
Yes, you would be at disadvantage.
Oh.
So Gnarl, you get the feeling that he might have some other motive for not having you all explore this place and having someone else do it.
I relay that to my team. He's onto something. I think we need to
Practically.
explore more.
I'm really
Psychically-
enjoying
I'm sorry.
down there, yes.
Yeah.
Psychically, Baird would say, I guess we could go tell Cithril about this little vault to get on her good
No,
side.
no. enough back and forth. Enough back and forth. Let's
But
just do this
no.
on our own.
I think this is a good idea.
God, man.
Just
So-
think
This is all
about it.
psychically.
It's a
Think
This is all
about
quadruple,
psychic.
it.
quadruple
Okay, and I'm
cross.
done.
Nobody
It's
would
all
ever expect
psychically.
it.
Yeah,
Nobody. Jesus.
just everyone. Just double cross.
It's terrifying. This is terrifying.
No one even knows who they're working for anymore.
It's
We're just double
confusing.
crossing everyone.
I think we're at
What's even
triple
going on?
crossing right now.
Yeah.
Pretty
Wait,
soon,
who
pretty soon,
crossing today?
Blackwater's working for us. We own the Blackwater estate. Cithril is a
Sithril has like
mercenary
all
group.
3 pieces of the thing. So you're not even sure how that happened. So yeah, what are you gonna say to him?
Well, I
think,
can't say
uh,
Or
anything.
is
I don't
anyone saying
know.
anything? Basically, yeah, he
I-
just said he wants you to go explore, looking for a way to the Blood Hand, while he has his other people explore the halls of Tarsus.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, we'll go down
That's
there
a great-
and explore. No problem. We got you.
Can I sleep for 2 more days?
We should probably Baird. Baird needs some rest. Maybe some downtime would be good.
All right,
Yeah.
so you
But
are
I'll do a
okay
lot
with him
of
just sending his people to explore the halls of Tarsus?
Yeah, of course.
For
Well,
one
we're-
day.
Would,
We'd
it be, would it be
Go.
okay if we possibly sent one of our familiars with your group? It would possibly give us some insight into furthering our mutual goal.
Says, I suppose, if you think it would be useful to you.
I don't think we can send them that far, can you?
I can, but I
you
can't.
can
I
can't
only-
perceive.
Yeah,
I
so
can't
you
see it through it.
yeah, after 100 feet, which it's definitely more than 100 feet, you can't
Yeah.
see through their vision anymore.
That's
I just.
as an option.
So yeah, so is the group just gonna take some days off? Is that the plan?
Yeah, I guess it
We
is.
even have days to spare.
Yeah.
Uh,
Should we be just going?
like-
Should we
It
just
seems like it's getting kind of like,
urgent?
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think I'm ready to dive back down, but
Sorry,
I'm
Barrett.
also. Yeah,
I'll be fine.
That's-
Wait,
he's only
I'm a
got
tough
two.
cookie.
He's only got 2 levels of exhaustion.
Yeah, only.
Yeah.
I'm
What's
Two
also a
at
little
this point
tired.
or one? I
I'm
thought you
just
were
not
down to
as
one.
fast. No, I got him.
He
to
went down
3.
again.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
yeah, so he's
We're
at
good.
2 again.
That's way better than
tired.
4.
Give me
It is better than 4.
never mind.
I think we really want to. I think what we want to do is literally like go down there. Like I'm saying this psychically. Like we just want to say we're going down to find the route to the the blood hand.
Map
but
it out.
but at
Yeah.
the same point, we're just going to go down there and explore regardless.
Technically, Loken's like, yeah, let's screw over the blood waters and the black hands.
Mhm.
Oh wait, what are we doing? I'm just kidding. But yeah, let's go down there. I'm down.
Yeah.
Can we get a paper and pencil or something?
Okay.
Like, can we grab that so we can map
Ooh.
things? That would
I
be
was
good.
just gonna ask Blackwater.
Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
he's got a map of the catacombs down there.
We need the
Uh,
treasures down there, guys.
Yes.
Yep, we do. That's the most important thing, right?
Yeah. Why
Yeah,
why else
priorities
are we a
thing.
mercenary company without unless we have gold and treasures to?
Is this in your mind? You're saying this?
Yeah.
All
Oh
of it,
yeah.
all
Yeah.
of it.
Norl never
Yeah.
speaks out loud because he'll just trip over his words and like tell a lie somewhere and not be able to deceive anybody.
So Blackwater says, I can get you ink and paper for whatever you need. That's easy enough.
Your men haven't mapped the area before?
No, we don't have the hall. Well, we have some halls mapped. Lyra has a basic knowledge, but we don't have a map drawn up yet of the
Oh.
pathway to the halls of Tarsus.
Would that be valuable to you? A service we could provide?
It would probably be valuable, yes.
Of course, as a friend and working together in mutual benefit, we certainly wouldn't charge you, Blackwater, for a map. as our as we're working together for the same goal.
Says, well, that would be useful if you wish to create a map. And maybe even a map of the halls of Tarsus would be good to have.
Yes.
But I can have my people drop a map while they're exploring.
So do we want to, instead of doing 2 days, do you want to at least get rid of one of those days?
We're not gonna take the 2 days. We're gonna go back in.
Okay.
No.
All right. As long as
we
you're
got
okay
I
with
don't think
it.
we're taking. Yeah. What's his name?
Yeah, no,
Baird's
we're not-
okay.
Yeah,
Are
no,
you
I'm
just
fine.
are you gonna hang back like?
Yeah,
towards the
Baird
back
looks
of the-
perfect.
I'm probably great.
Yeah, Baird
Uh,
looks great.
He's fine.
Before we do go, actually, go ahead, Baird.
Real
Sorry.
quick, like psychically, are we just gonna beat his other mercenaries and not tell him?
Yeah.
Okay,
Exactly.
cool. Just making sure. Awesome. Thank
Yeah.
you. That's all.
Beat as in, I don't know if we like beat them up or just like go faster. Whatever you decide.
They're not
Noel's good
mutually.
with
They're
both.
not mutually exclusive.
We're just gonna go faster, so let's go.
Yes. Before we go down, can we run to the market, or possibly run to the marketplace really quick so I can pick up the healer's kit?
That sounds great.
He says,
That's
yes, I was going to send the two groups, the Holy Chosen and the Siegebreakers, down together. And while they explore the halls of Tarsus, I was going to have you all move forward and explore the halls past Tarsus that could lead to Sithral's domain.
You don't think the Holy Chosen would be better suited for some other venture you have?
What type of venture?
You asked us to maybe infiltrate the Bloodhands before, correct?
Well, the plan is to figure out a way to their base from underneath.
Yes.
Blackwater, I guess what we're saying is when you asked us if we had a problem sending another mercenary group and we said no, we weren't. And can we just go and do all of it because we're kind of badass, maybe?
Nice.
He kind of considers your words and says,
And that could be persuasion, just
I mean, you can make a persuasion at disadvantage.
can I
You're not seeming super badass right now.
can I use an inspiration to make that level?
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
want.
Sweet. Cool. I like that plan.
Use your knock.
Ooh, not
There you
bad.
go. That's it right there.
Hopefully.
He says, I feel that we can cover more ground with both groups working on this. Is there a reason you don't want their help?
Treasure.
We don't work on teams very well. We don't like working with anybody besides ourselves.
No, I won't.
We found other mercenaries can be untrustworthy and have ulterior motives that do not support you and us.
He says, well, these mercenaries are already working for me. They're perfectly trustworthy.
Oh.
It's the treasure. Yeah, no. I think we can just.
So you're
I'll be
saying you
honest
just
here.
want to find more of the possible treasures hidden within the halls of Tarsus? Is that what you're saying?
We would rather only split it with you
Yeah, exactly.
than
Why
split it three ways.
ways when we could split it between two?
Seriously.
Well, I mean, the Holy Chosen would have split it with me as well if they found it. Give me another persuasion check.
We did all the work.
I need to stay on the good side.
We killed like 2 Bodags for this guy. Can I use lucky? I don't like that roll.
Sure, if you have a lucky dice.
I'll take the 21.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
He says, I suppose that's fair. You did do a lot of the clearing of the undead. So, alright, I'll let you have say. I suppose I can send the Holy Chosen ahead to try to seek out a path to Sithral's base then, while you stay and explore the halls of Tarsus.
I agree.
Perfect.
He nods. He says, "All right. I don't want to send you out just yet. So let's take at least a couple of hours. You said you needed to do some shopping anyway. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
That would be wonderful.
So he says, how stealthy is your group?
It
Not
depends.
stealthy on a good day.
It depends.
We can be very
Yeah.
stealthy.
We can be very stealthy, but we can also be not stealthy.
Because the Holy Chosen definitely are not stealthy. So I don't know if I want to send them to look for the Blood Hand, because actually they might bump into more of their troops within the tunnels. You said you bumped into some of them.
It's bad.
So the
Yeah,
closer...
We should have killed them. Our bad.
It's fine.
Do we have your
If you
permission to dispatch a
He
blood
says,
hand?
well,
We
if
were trying to
you-
keep peace.
If you kill the Blood Hand, then Sithril will know that you are against her, especially if any of them escape or get message back to her. And if Blood Hand go missing, she might suspect something is going on. So it wasn't a bad idea to leave them alive. Right now, they just know that you're down there, which you could have easily just found your way down there. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. But now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I don't want to send the Holy Chosen to seek out a path. I might have them work on something else, because I worry that they will encounter resistance if they go deeper and get closer to the base of the Blood Hand.
Do you know of anything the blood hand need that could possibly provide if we run into them again? Can I'm asking? Do you know of anything that we could easily bribe them with besides money while we're down there?
Oh, I don't even know if money would be something they would take. The Blood Hand are fairly loyal to their own. So I don't think there's a way, unless you can somehow convince Sithril that you're working with her.
Yes.
Which at this point I think would be hard to do.
That was psychically, for the record. I did not.
So, alright, why don't, for now, you continue your exploration of the halls of Tarsus, and I'll just send some of my scouts to try to move stealthily through Sithril's tunnels. Hopefully they won't be seen.
Very good.
Sounds like a plan.
Just make sure you get Lyra before you head back down there.
Psychically, Lokun asks, do we want her tagging along or staying back?
We can't raise suspicion. We should just take her
Okay, fine.
along.
We'll take her with.
We got
Okay.
what we wanted.
Alright,
Yes, indeed.
so why don't we take a 5-minute break, and then get back to it.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Alright, 5 minutes.
Wonder how this will pan out.
Yes.
Pan out well, man.
It
It's
feels like
good.
we're double crossing everybody. It's great.
It's fine. It'll give us. I think they're all assholes. So I mean,
Yeah.
maybe in the end we can definitely put the. Yeah, we triple crossed, but we triple crossed all these assholes, and we did good things for it.
Mm-hmm. Hey, by the way, Barrett, I don't know if your connection to your mic is messed up or something, but once in a while I hear something. Yeah. But yeah, no, I think it'll work perfectly according to plan at the end. I know it will.
I'll be right back. I'll go use the restroom real quick.
I'm back. Yeah, Doc Holliday. My favorite scene is like when he says, "Oh, you're so drunk, you probably see double." He's like, "I got a bullet for each one of you."
Yeah, that's a good one. It's crazy to see how Val Kilmer's health has changed since then.
Yeah. Did you watch that documentary?
No, I haven't seen the documentary. I've heard of it. I've
Oh,
seen parts of it, but yeah, it's
Oh,
interesting.
so
shit.
good. So
Fascinating
good.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Highly
Ooh.
recommend watching it.
Yeah, I'll definitely watch it at some point.
What are we talking about?
The Val Kilmer documentary.
Oh,
Like back before it was popular to videotape yourself doing everything, he was doing that with like a camcorder back in the day. So you see like really candid glimpses of his life. It's really fascinating.
Uh,
And Doc Holliday is the biggest badass. So is Val Kilmer.
Mhm.
He was really good in Willow.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Mad
he was in
Mardigan?
Will.
Oh yeah.
He was in Willow. God
Yeah.
damn, that's
They're
crazy.
they're doing a second
Oh,
follow-up,
did you
eh?
not know that? Yeah, he was Willow.
Yeah, yeah.
Or he was,
He was
yeah,
Willow.
Mad Mardigan.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
was the
yeah, they're doing
baby?
a
I'm
new
just kidding.
Willow movie
That was a good
Cool.
movie. I was
with what's
It
his
actually,
face?
was.
I was actually surprised they never made a sequel to it.
They're making it.
Yeah, like what is it,
That's
40 years later?
Yeah. But with the same what's that actor's name? The same guy.
Yeah, the what's his name? The small guy who's in like
Yeah.
every friggin' movie.
Yeah.
He's like the quintessential. Like until Peter Dinklage, he was the midget.
Yeah,
did
yeah.
you hear that? Well, this is what I heard about season 4 of Stranger Things.
Mm-hmm.
Vecna.
Oh, Vecna's gonna be in it?
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
Warwick Davis, that's his name.
Oh yeah, Warwick Davis. That's right.
Yeah. Jeez, how old was he when he did the original movie?
Probably in his
DM
20s.
Raven, how do you feel about the items of the hand and eye of Vecna being in your world, huh?
Mhm.
How do I feel about them?
Yeah, how do you feel about that being in your world?
I don't really have a much of an opinion on them.
Are they too
18.
overpowered, or what do you think?
Uh, I mean, if you can find them, I mean, they're pretty harmful to the user a little
Yes,
bit.
they do have some devastating issues.
He was 18 when he did that movie, eh?
What,
Wow.
When he
Willow?
did the original Willow, yeah,
You
Warwick
just said
Davis.
Really?
Yeah,
But yeah,
that was in 1988.
yeah.
I don't really have much of a strong opinion on the Hand of Vecna. I mean, you'll probably never find those things, or like
Yeah,
a deck
probably
of
not.
many things, which is also.
Obscure items.
I mean, usually if you have something like that, a whole campaign is based around them.
Oh,
It's
Yeah.
not like you'll just open a chest and the Hand of Vecna is going to randomly be in your treasure. That's more like legendary items.
Yeah.
So I played this one
I
campaign.
know, they're like in-game type items.
There's one campaign I played before I found you guys. This one, Lou, was they like level 1. We opened a chest and the DM rolled for like random treasure, and it was like a Vorpal sword in it, and I was like, ugh, boring. I'm out. Like level 1 Vorpal sword. Come on, that's silly.
Yeah.
That is kind of a strange thing to put in a level 1
Yeah.
chest.
And well, he rolled the dice for it, and he was like had this like table, and I'm like, come on, that's kind of silly. Like,
yeah, I mean,
ruins any idea of progression.
It's it's a little bit of a weird item to put in your table for a level 1 group.
Yeah, yeah.
But the game could still be fun, but it's still like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't give a super powered magical item to a level 1 group, because then you're just mowing through everything.
Yeah. Well, that one character is, and the rest of us are doing 1d6
struggling
damage.
behind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Try. But that's where you become a great support character, right?
That's right. Yeah.
I mean, Vorpal was Vorpal. If you roll a crit, you just kill something. Isn't that what Vorpal is?
Yeah, essentially.
head
It's
off.
+3. So it's a +3 item already. So it's like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
plus if you get a natural 20 or roll a 20, then you cut off the creature's head.
Yeah.
And
Decapitation.
there are very few creatures that can survive that.
Well, and it's like, even if they have legendary actions or they're immune to it for some reason, they still take an extra 68 damage from the hit. Like, geez, 1 in 20 attacks is going to be 68 damage at least, if it doesn't kill things immediately.
Yeah.
Barrett mows through things perfectly fine without a Vorpal sword.
That's true. He does.
All right, are we all ready?
Yeah. Good to go.
Yep. So, when does the group want to head back down into the?
Well, I want to visit the market real quick. I have some items I need to drop off to Melody.
Okay.
And I would like to pick up a healer's kit, sling bolts, and paper and pen.
So actually, during the break, I was too busy taking notes and I didn't get a chance to use the restroom. So let me do that really quick,
cool.
and you
Sounds
guys,
great.
you all can buy things at book price from the market, and I'll be right back.
Cool.
Hey guys, do we have room for storage at this estate? Like, is there a reason I need to carry around all this chitin, sorry?
Sell it.
I don't.
Oh,
Can we sell?
I think we're
I
going
wanna-
to craft. I
think
would
we
really
should
like
just
to
keep
craft
it
some
all.
better armor for myself out of it.
Yeah.
So those
Yeah,
books,
some
I mean, we
druid
definitely
armor.
need to hold on to those formulas. That's gonna be a big thing.
Or you give it to Melody, maybe. Melody can
And
craft
I
it.
do have the bag of holding.
Oh, right. Would that pristine chitin fit in there?
So who has the ring of spell storing, by the way?
I do.
Okay.
Yes.
I eventually, may try to buy that off of you eventually, like down the road, or offer you something for it.
We are. I mean, the chainmail we left here at Blackwater State, right?
I mean, I think we should
But
try to while we're in town, real quick. Let's try to get that appraised. I'll use my.
we tried before, and nobody can really afford it here.
The
We
chain.
can't
It's
sell
that.
that stuff there. Stuff here.
Chainmail is super expensive, I think.
So I'm sorry. I
but-
meant the splint mail, which is probably even more expensive.
Yeah.
We should hang on to that. That's a magical item. We could probably use that to trade for another magical item, if need be.
Hey, Oscar, do you want to put that in your bag of holding then?
Yeah,
2 pieces of pristine and keg chitin,
that
20
is
pounds
a
each.
great idea.
Because I'm
We
carrying
have
it around.
plenty of weight. Yeah.
Okay.
Ankhed studded armor.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Studded leather. That would be tight. It's the only
So I
thing
don't have
can
time
wear.
to craft, obviously, potions, but
You could probably
Rat
buy
back.
some.
Did you get your items bought?
I am
Yeah.
still working on it.
So as far as the me heading to the market and giving Melody all these items, I'm going to give her the 100 gold pieces worth of rare mushrooms. Um, so I go up to her, hey Melody. So while we were adventuring, I have I've gathered quite a good bit of ingredients to make health potions.
Oh, excellent.
So then I hand over the 100 gold worth of rare mushrooms. And then I also found some alchemist equipment that it's older, but it seems to be held. It seemed to held up very well in the dungeon, um, or in the area we were in.
Yeah, I can probably use some of this, though I already have my own equipment. I'll take a look at it.
Okay.
I'm
Um,
trying to remember, did she finish her shop yet?
Her what now?
Her shop that she
Yes.
was
Yeah.
building.
It's
Okay.
finished setting up.
So she looks at all the ingredients and says, yes, I can definitely use this. What type of potion do you want me to brew? I know how to make all the different healing potions.
She already
Um,
has one list.
if you know how to make all of them, that's great. Could you work on a superior by chance?
Yes, I can. Let me look up how much that's going to cost. So the easiest is the standard healing potion, which
Which
will,
is going to cost 25.
yeah, and takes a day to do.
Um,
Let's see.
how about this? Um, hmm. I'll go. I don't have. Trying to think here. I'm going to drop off the supplies. And what about these? I have 200 gold worth of rare herbs, but I don't know if they would be able to be used to make health potions as well.
Yeah, rare herbs I can use as
Okay,
well.
rare herbs. Okay, so that's 300 gold worth of items I'm giving to you to invest in and help the people of Chaur. Um,
Well, did you want me to make you the healing potion? So I can.
if
So, healing potion would take a day and 25 gold pieces of rare herbs. Greater healing would take a week and 100 gold pieces.
yeah, let's make the common. Let's make one of the common.
Okay. And the superior one would take 3 weeks and cost 1,000.
Yeah, we're running on a time crunch. Do you mind making one of the common?
Yeah, I can have that to you by the end of the day if you want to give me 25 gold pieces worth.
Okay, all right.
So you give her 25 of the rare herbs and she'll start making that. So you can come back to her at the end of the day to pick it up.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I should have it done by then. I could make others, but yeah, it's just a longer investment of
It's a
time.
time thing, yeah. All right. From here, can I possibly go and try to sell this essence that I've collected, or
Who would you sell it to?
could I maybe look around the market to see if there's anybody who's willing to buy it?
Yes, although that would take a couple of hours.
Oh, okay. We don't have that kind of time. All right, then I just some small talk to Melody and then be on my way.
Yeah, you know that in general, it's hard to find a buyer for essence because only people who deal in magic are interested in essence, and most people
Sure.
don't. So,
All right, and she said she could use the bulky alchemy set or alchemist set.
yeah, she would take that off you if you want to give it to her.
All right,
She
yeah,
says
I do
it
that.
doesn't hurt to have more tools just in case.
Yes, of course. All right, that's all for me.
Okay. Is anyone else doing any marketplace stuff or buying anything?
I finished buying my thing.
I'm good. Yep.
Okay. So we'll say a couple of hours pass. It's probably about 10 a.m. at this point. after you do all your buy-in and get some stuff done at the market. What does the group want to do?
Let's go explore Tarsus.
That sounds like a great idea.
I concur. And you guys can tell Barrett's like lagging. Like he seems all happy, but you can like
Hmm.
He still looks wounded. Give me a d20 roll for events while you're in the market.
Oh, that's horrible.
What is the highest passive perception in the group?
I think
I
Gnarl
have
knows that.
16. I have 16.
All right.
for sure not.
Toad McFarlane has 15 as well.
Give me a moment. So while you're in the market, you are approached by Elira.
Valera.
She says, "It's been a while. What have you all been up to?"
It has been a while.
Doing a
Is
bit
she
of exploring.
speaking in Thieves' Camp?
Oh yeah.
But you could respond to her in Thieves' Camp. She would
She is
switch over.
speaking in common right now. She would just say, I've just been hanging out around town. I thought you all might have a job for me, so I wanted to check in. You said you might have worked for me later.
Raccoon whispers psychically. Maybe she could help us against the Bloodhands, or even down in the barrows.
How sneaky is she?
She snuck up on us, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think didn't she steal from you guys?
Did she steal from us?
Yeah,
30
she stole
gold.
gold.
Yeah, I thought she stole some gold from the group.
Did we know that?
I don't think we knew it was her.
Oh, I didn't know that, but I suspected it.
Yeah,
we all
thanks for
suspected.
There's a lot of
confirm it.
suspecting of her
Yeah.
possibly stealing the gold because she is extremely sneaky.
Okay.
And remember,
I would-
later she let you know that you had a tail at one point. I think that
Yeah.
you were being
Yeah.
followed by the Blood Hand.
Barrett would
Well-
ask her if she's in Thieves' Camp if she is interested in fine jewelry.
She would respond in Thieves' Can't. I could probably find good people to sell it to. I myself have no huge love of wearing fine jewelry.
I would just need like a location of an amulet, per se. Amulet.
We could sell some things too. We do have some artifact things that we could sell.
Are you saying that out loud?
Oh,
No,
never mind.
That
That's
was in Thieves' Camp.
Yeah, that's right. I don't understand what he's saying.
She says, in Thieves' Can't, well, are you asking if I can find jewelry or if I want to buy jewelry? I don't...
I'm asking you if you can locate a amulet in the Blood Hand base, maybe.
Oh, I don't know if I'm good enough to break into the Blood Hand base. They aren't the biggest fan of me right now. I can find or sell jewelry if you're looking to fence some illegal things, either here or in Highguard, but Blackwater and the Bloodhand bases are both pretty fortified. It would be a suicide mission to just try to break in alone.
That's fair. Never mind.
But any other illegal jobs I could definitely work on, or if you're looking to get information, put some rumors out into town, any subversive elements. Pretty good at a lot of different things.
What about a rumor that the Blood Hand is gonna attack Blackwater?
She says, well, that rumor is actually already circulating. Do you want to know more about it? And she gives you a wink. I've heard things.
Can I throw her some gold? Because Barrett has that.
And she, you guys, so you all are just watching her and Barrett say nonsense back and forth.
Yes.
He would do 5 gold. I've given this lady a lot of gold.
So she nods and says, rumor has it that there's some sort of underground area that the Blood Hand are looking to explore to find a way to break into Blackwater's estate to steal something from him.
Oh.
Again, in Thieves' Cant.
Mhm.
She says, if you all want to talk about these sort of things, we should probably go someplace more private, as others listening could speak this language. She kind of looks around the market to try to figure out if anyone else is keeping an eye on her.
That's fair, but yeah, I already kind of knew that information. We're gonna head down to the tunnels, and I'll catch you later.
So you gave her 5 gold?
Yeah, I did. For information I knew, but it's okay.
So she says, all right, that's fine if you're heading back down there. I just, I guess, is there anything else you wanted me to work on for you up here?
I can't think of something. I'll ask the party. Is there anything you can? I don't know.
Are you saying this out loud? Like,
I guess psychically, I would ask Lakun or Gnarl, like, is there any illegal things? Because I wouldn't want to say that out loud.
Maybe. Well, my idea was maybe keeping an eye on the Holy Chosen or selling stuff for us.
Ooh.
She would whisper to Barrett, once again, Thieves Can't. I could also try to find out more about what's going on with the Blood Hand.
Yeah. Lokun whispers psychically. Any intel would be good if their
On the
movements,
Blood Hand?
etc.
Yeah. That is what we'll say. Intel on
Or
the
even
Blood
on
Hand.
Blackwater too.
Oh yeah, both of them.
Yeah.
So if you say that to her, she would respond, well, I only have so much time. Would you rather me focus on the Blood Hand or Blackwater?
Blood Hand or Blackwater.
I would say Bloodhand.
Blood Hand.
All
I would
right,
tell her Blood Hand.
that'll be another 5 gold, please.
I'd give her 10.
Oh god.
She says, nice, and pockets the 10. Give me a few days, I'll see what I can dig up.
Rad.
And
You don't think she thinks? Oh yeah, sorry. She should walk away before I
Yeah,
say
and
this.
she would
I just look at all y'all and not knowing what the heck anything just happened, and I'm just like, what just happened?
Are you like
looking at y'all.
it's like you just witnessed like a drug deal happen? Or something like
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of
We should-
weird talk, and then some money was exchanged, and then she left. Like, what the what was that?
Gnarl will explain kind of what happened.
Yeah.
Vocally.
Are you sure you want to say it out loud here in the market?
No, they ideally like out of range of people and then whispering.
All right, so
Okay.
you move back to the Blackwater estate and talk about it.
Yeah.
All right, so like I said, it's probably around, we'll say 11 o'clock now. What does the group want to do? Head back down
Halls, my friends.
to the halls
I
of
am.
Tarsus. Are you getting Lyra before you go?
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
we should definitely.
All right.
Don't want to raise suspicion there.
So Lyra is in the library, or the main hall, which is now kind of the makeshift library. She seems happy to see you all again. She says, is it about that time, friends?
Indeed.
A new adventure awaits. She closes her book. Also, I might have a lead on...
Those buttons and the way to press them without blowing ourselves up.
No. I might have a lead on a well, a possible new area to explore. Have you you all have been to the area, or how would she say this? So the hobgoblins, I believe they were called the Iron Tide. You had faced them and defeated them, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Or pushed them back.
She says, "Well,
We-
there's some ruins that they were, or ruins that they were excavating, and I believe there's a couple of places there we could explore that might yield some more answers that could be of use
Indeed.
to our trip to Issyk. I'm going to talk to Blackwater, but I think it would be good to take another expedition out there. The area is safe, I believe, since you cleared them all. Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well,
it should be easy.
Besides
enough.
the creatures that burrow in there, but yes, clear of hobgoblins, I believe.
She says
except for
there are burrowing creatures.
Oh yeah.
I will tell you more about it. Yeah.
Interesting. I assume you bumped into these while you were fighting the hobgoblins?
Caves.
we
Indeed.
did.
I see.
Infiltrating.
Alright, well, yes, those will be good to learn about, but there are a couple of different runes that I was able to figure out the locations of, so we could explore those. I think they
Sounds
might
like a
offer
plan.
some insight into Issyk. Alright, so you
Nice.
head down into the basement where you see the mercenaries are still keeping guard. She would talk to one of them in Elven. He would reply in Elven, and she nods and says, "All right, let's head in."
Zelrix. Yeah.
Does
Wait, what?
Does anyone speak Elven?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I do.
So she basically just asked him if everything was quiet, and he said, "Yeah, we have had to deal with some zombies, but no living." And she would nod, happy that none of the Blood Hand have showed up yet. So she's heading in. She says, "Oh, does one of you have paper? I told Blackwater
Yes.
we would map." And
I
do
did
you
pick up
feel
paper.
Do you feel confident making a map?
I will do my best. Out of character. What skill would that be?
It would be so if you had cartographer, you
I
would,
do not have a cartographer.
So there's no skills involved. Then you would just spend one piece of paper to make this map. And
Cool.
you could say it's a map of the Eastern Dwarven Barrows.
Cool.
And I would need 2 survival checks from the group.
Gnarl and Oscar.
Yeah, that sounds good. Have them do it.
Okay. 20 to 12.
Not okay.
Are we sneaking? Probably not. Oh.
I wasn't planning to, but you can if you want. It'll take longer. But you're less likely to encounter something.
I mean,
I don't think we're worried about encountering
eh,
Yeah,
the blood hands right now.
Lyra doesn't think you'll find the Blood Hand on this side yet. And if you did, she would say it's probably good that we know they're here, so she'd actually want to encounter them. She'd be more worried about, like, wraiths and zombies and stuff. Because
fair.
the Cursed Church has a bunch of wandering monsters that have come out of it. Give me a d20 roll. Okay. So you make your way there a little quicker now. It only takes you an hour, getting you there by about lunchtime. Go ahead and spend a piece of paper as you finish your map. And it is now 12 p.m. as you re-enter the halls of Tarsus.
Hey, Gnarl.
Yes.
Can I have some eyesight?
So go ahead and
Yes.
drag your tokens on.
Two castings of dark vision, one for Barrett and one for who needs it?
No, it's just me now.
Oh, just Barrett this time. Okay. Yeah, you got it.
Yay.
I would like to draw my weapon just in case. I'm very cautious on everything that's been going on.
Mm-hmm.
And
Is that
Loken takes
is
out
that
his
okay?
shield.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, should be able to.
Yeah, you can have your weapon out when you get here.
Yes.
So we're just blowing up the other
Hang on a
skeleton,
second, though, before you move too far in.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I was just taking some notes. Alright, so you are back at the halls of Tarsus, coming in through the sealed area, past where the dwarven skeleton within the force field is. Moving down this hallway, you still see the dead spider, Rip Spider, whatever, what was his name?
Oh no, he's consumed at this point by Froggy.
By Toad McFarlane.
Yeah.
Rip Spider. You see the bone pile of the large juggernaut creature, and of course the hallway going south. So you are headed where?
Are these also force fields?
looks like.
So you would notice that this one is lit up now. Under it, it says Southern Labs. Or wait, who was it that read Dwarven? Yeah, so Oscar, Southern
Oscar.
Labs is lit up. The top one says Northern Labs, and that one is not lit up.
I can speak Dwarven as well.
Nice.
Well, it seems the one that is lit up is connected to the southern labs that we blew
Can
up.
we access it?
We already did.
Well, can we access this this glyph? Is there anything we can possibly do with it?
We just gotta blow up.
So you don't know what you do with it or why it's lit up. You would assume it's lit up because you lit up the pillar, and apparently the pillar is still powered. But you're not sure what the significance of it is, just being out in the hallway here.
Let's.
I mean, you haven't explored that southern hallway yet. It could lead somewhere.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I will. I think I'll go down towards the southern hallway, as long as I know Oscar has my back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Lyra is looking around. As you walk onto these or this floor here, Elric, it begins to crack under your feet a little bit.
Ooh, can I step back?
Sure.
There we go.
Nature, or not nature, survival might tell you something.
I'll go up and take a look. Yeah, me and Oscar.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Oscar.
Would this be a situation to give guidance to Naro?
Well, Gnarl, from what you looked at already, Gnarl, at this point, guidance wouldn't help him because he already rolled.
It's too late. Sorry.
But yeah, this very well could be dangerous. It's hard to tell, though. You're not sure.
I'm not proficient in survival, so I don't think I can roll.
Shoot. Sorry, I thought you were.
But it does seem to be pretty cracked and broken.
The owl's gonna fly.
Might not be safe.
Loken's gonna fly the familiar over and look through its eyes.
Okay. So the hallway goes. Looks like there are two dwarven statues down here, and the hallway does continue past them into a new area.
Oh. Okay, the owl's gonna fly back, and Logan's gonna return back. His eyes kind of look present again. He says, "Anybody got some rope?"
I do have rope.
Why don't you pass it to Warbanner?
Never mind, I don't have rope.
My thinking is, if we can get some rope on the other side with a grappling hook, perhaps around
I do have
the
a grappling
statue.
hook. Does anybody else have rope?
You have
I
a
have
grappling hook, but no rope.
Yeah, for some reason.
Of course.
It's an interesting choice. Just
I feel like,
throw the grappling hook at someone.
Oh, I do have rope. Never mind. Never mind. I do have rope. I use it as a weapon. It's an improvised weapon.
Yeah. Whap.
All right.
I have rope and a grappling hook.
I mean, you can probably chuck it over there, or Warbanner can bring it over there and maybe
Grappling
hitch
hook.
it on top of the statue or something.
Grappling hook is 4 pounds. Can he carry that much?
I don't know.
Okay.
Penny?
What's his strength?
His strength is.
I could always cast an unseen servant to help.
Ah, that's a
That's
good idea.
even better.
Yeah, give me 10 minutes. I can cast it as a ritual.
Sure.
Yeah, Warbanner has only got a strength of 3, so
How
probably
much
not.
can an unseen
If we
servant?
have 2, I'll
I'll link it
carry
one
it.
second.
An unladen swallow.
Servant is a great
Grip it
idea.
by the husk. Let's see. Strength of 2.
Yeah,
So I
but
think
working
that
together
means-
with.
I think that means you can carry 8 pounds or 6 pounds. It's like 4 times your strength or something. No, wait, what is it?
Oh, it's 15.
15 times your strength.
So Warbanner can take the
Yeah,
thing.
sure. Grab the grappling hook.
Okay.
Did you,
With the
you
rope
attach
tied to
it
the
rope
grappling hook.
already?
Yeah, I attach the grappling hook to the
okay.
rope and give
All
the
right.
grappling hook to Warbanner.
All right. What's his strength?
3.
3. All right. So yeah, you can carry a little bit. So he flies over with the rope and grappling hook, and I guess like hooks it on the dwarf's shoulders or something.
Yeah, something like that.
You know, that unseen servant, though, would be useful for pressing buttons in a fireplace.
It would be if only we knew it exploded. You know.
That's true. That's true.
The more you know.
The more you
Bum,
know.
bum, bum.
Okay, Warbanner hitched it on the statue.
So you'd probably have to attach the rope to something over here if you want to do a hand over hand, unless you were just tying it to yourself as a safety rope or something.
I feel like
Could we jerry rig something up in these rocks?
tie it around a heavy rock or something like that.
Ooh.
Or
So
I assume the rope is 50.
50 feet, yeah.
yeah, so I mean, it probably wouldn't reach the rocks, unfortunately.
Or Payton, or I don't know how you pronounce it.
Piton.
Oh, piton, yeah.
Yeah, I guess you could hammer a piton into the floor, and so the statue's about 10 feet high. So
That's perfect for hand over hand.
yeah, so that means these first few areas you would still be walking on the floor, but once you got past there, you could try to hand over hand it.
Yeah.
Maybe we go one at a time.
You could probably also try to use acrobatics to move lightly over the cracked floor, trying to stay like near the wall.
Okay.
If you didn't have the athletics.
Yeah, I'll try acrobatics for me.
Before everybody crosses, I'd like to give them guidance. If that is a situation that we could do that.
All right. So you could do guidance on one person at a time because you have to concentrate.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think
Gnarl,
we're. Yeah.
with your survival training, Gnarl, you could probably look for parts of the floor that look stronger and use acrobatics to get across. Or
Okay,
attempt
I'll do
to.
that. Yeah, I'll do that and try to keep within range of like the rope if something bad happens.
All
hand on
right.
the
So
rope.
you're kind of like keeping one hand on the rope while you're running across.
Yeah, I would like to, if possible.
All right. So I
And
think
you have guidance from
Oscar, yeah, I gave you guidance. So give me acrobatics check.
Right, with
Oh yeah.
1d4.
So there's a
Nice.
couple of cracks as you skip across the floor, but you do make it to the other side without cracking or falling through.
Easy, guys.
I unguide him.
Well, yeah, he already used it, so I assume he would use it with the 19.
Baron has
And I'll
pretty
secure
good
the rope on this side.
Okay.
Barrett,
Well, the rope's already
you
secure.
heading over next?
You said you spent a piton, right, Lokun, to hammer it into the floor?
Yeah,
Carl did.
I did.
Or Gnarl
The
did,
rope
yeah.
is right here, or rather, where is it secured at? Right here?
In the corner here.
Okay,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the corner. Okay,
And the other side is hooked to the shoulder of the dwarven statue.
okay.
Oscar, I can use some of your encouragement here.
I wasn't sure who was going next, but I will guide Lokun. Christ.
I can
Alright.
do this. I'm the
You can do it.
best.
Believe in yourself. You are the only person holding yourself back.
So I'll use
You're your own
athletics.
worst enemy. Alright, so you grab the rope, starting to do a...
Oh, shit.
Alright.
Oh.
Well, give me a d4 roll. Alright.
Uh-oh.
So, as you're going across, the floor suddenly gives way under you, opening a large hole. I need another athletics check.
Is this still within the minute of guidance?
Well, you already used your guidance, so it'll just be straight athletics. Alright, so you do manage to hold on as the floor gives way, hanging there for a moment, and to continue, I need a third athletics check. As you don't fall in yet, but you have to keep going. Unfortunately, you already used athletics, so you can't use it again.
Yeah, I was gonna do that, Gnarl. Thanks. I'll use inspiration.
Alright, so you're like, I can do this. You make inspired, yep. So you get across, making it to the other side. There is now a big hole in the floor there. So the next
Alright.
person.
Barrett or Elric, are you going next?
I'll go. Seeing
Sure.
that that giant hole there, Elric's not too confident that he could make it across using
Oscar's
his
gonna
athletics.
slap him in the ass and say you could do it.
I think I'm gonna play it safe, and I can almost make it all the way across. So I'm going to Misty Step right here.
If you guys want to wait 10 minutes, I can ferry you all across, I think, at this point.
You think so?
Yeah.
How would
I'd
you
be
do
down for
that,
that.
Lyra says.
Something called Tensor's floating disk.
I thought that only followed you. Wouldn't you have to walk back and forth to do that?
I can summon it 30 feet away from me.
And as long as he doesn't move, it won't follow him.
But
We can hop on it.
would it
and
float
then he-
across?
Indeed,
We would use it as a platform, I think.
I guess you could walk down the hall and that would bring it across. Then you'd have to resummon it again. Because it remains stationary until you move more than 20 feet away from it. And then
Gotcha.
it starts to follow you.
You can put it over the hole.
Yeah. So you could, it would just take a long time because you'd have to keep casting it for each person.
Oh, really?
Well, you would summon it, and then you would walk, and then it would follow you. Then you'd have to summon it again and keep doing that.
Well, the idea is to not move.
Because you can't control where it goes. It just follows you as you move.
But if he doesn't move, it'll stay over this hole, and then we can hop on it and use it as a platform.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I guess you could all three hop on it and then move it. I guess as long as you're not 500 pounds for the three of you.
I hope not.
Well, because you do have your gear as well.
Barrett is going to trust his own acrobatics.
Alright, Barrett's
Good
going.
idea.
You are at disadvantage.
I know. Can I have...
Barrett, I'm gonna slap you on the ass and tell you could do it, champ.
Oh, was Elric poofing across? Was that,
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna poof across. Yeah, I'll do it.
Alright.
Up to here. Oh, that's gonna be rough.
You want me to make a disc
Oh.
over there?
Well, he would poof, and I need an acrobatics check as you land on unsafe ground.
An acrobatics check.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
to try to quickly move without breaking the floor. Alright, I now need a dex save as the floor gives way underneath you.
19.
Alright, so you go, oh no, and you kind of jump to the side, grabbing the edge of the pit. You're kind
also
of
grab some.
hanging there at this point. So I need a athletics to climb out, and someone on this side can help you if they want.
Broken would like to help him.
Alright, so both of you can make a roll, and I'll take the higher one. Oh, well, apparently Elric's on it. So you hoist yourself out, and you are okay.
Yes.
That was a little spicy.
Oh.
Barrett, you're going to just try to run across?
Yeah, with guidance and my psychic powers.
Okay. Hop, 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 hop. You taking the 14? Or you, well, you D4.
Well, so yeah, I got D4.
18. Alright. Are you taking it, or are you going to use your psychic powers?
Well, my psychic powers work if it fails, so.
Alright, so you would make it across without issue. Now we just got Oscar and Toad McFarlane.
I don't know how to get Toad across. How heavy is Toad?
I don't think the Toad is that heavy. Because it's, well, maybe. It's actually a pretty big Toad, so maybe. It's man-sized.
So I got a plan for me, but I don't know if I got a plan for Toad.
Put it on your back.
He can leap. The Toad can leap 20 feet.
Oh, that's almost there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the long jump is up to 20 feet with or without a running start. So it just has to get to
Ribbit.
one spot.
Ribbit.
So
Yeah.
The problem is it may go ribbit and jump 20 feet, and then the floor collapses, and then we lose.
That's
Toad
true.
McFarlane.
That's true.
Well,
But
First,
we can leave Toad
an-
behind.
First
can leave
animal to
Toad
die to terrain.
Yeah.
Toad can stay behind.
Right.
I was going to expend a wild shape to turn into a mouse.
By the way, how far can you see with dark vision?
60 feet.
60 feet.
All right, so
we also got the
just
light on
FYI, the hole is deeper than you can see. You
Oh,
wouldn't see the bottom of it.
Oof.
this was. We did a very deadly thing.
Apparently, we'll have fun getting back across.
This is a proper chasm.
So Gnarl, are we leaving Toad behind?
Yes, let's leave him for now.
Cool.
Toad can make it.
What about Oscar? What are you doing?
I was going to expend one of my wild shapes to turn into a mouse or something else super light and
Squeak,
scurry
squeak.
across.
All right, so that would be fine. Being a mouse, you would definitely not be heavy enough to cave this in, so you would make it across.
Unless he's like a 200-pound mouse, you know.
Yeah, well, giant mouse.
Nope, just
maybe.
a mouse. No giant mouse. I don't see any giant mice.
Yeah. No, you're fine. So you'd make it across, and I assume you want to continue into the next area.
Yes.
All right. Well, we are at 8:30, so we might have to do that next time.
Okay.
So MVP vote,
Cool.
All right.
Slash whisper.
and we'll have a new person here next week, hopefully,
Fighter!
maybe.
Is it Slash
Hopefully.
whisper GM or DM?
Either one. /W space GM, and then who you're voting for. All right, so Barrett with 3 votes, you are MVP.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All those inspos will
Nice.
basically counteract your exhaustion.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
right.
Thank you.
Yes.
I know.
Nice.
You're doing great as a frontline fighter.
Yeah.
I can't wait till there's a frontline fighter.
Oh yeah.
Assuming this person
And I
actually
get
joins the
evasion.
group.
Yeah.
We'll see. All right, well, that's
Okay.
it for the game. Hope everyone had fun, and yeah,
Yep.
see you next week.
Yeah,
All right.
take
Good night,
care.
all.
All right.
care.
Bye, everybody.
See you guys. Have a good one.
All right.